Am I alive? Am I here? I look cute. Alrighty. I'm here, everybody. Does this link bring you to the stream? Does this link bring you to the stream? This link does. Wow, that's fucking quick. What? Where's the stream delay? Where's the stream delay? 1. Where's the stream delay? 1. Damn, that was like 3 seconds. Hello, friends. It's me from Twitch. Yeah. Hi. No delay. Damn, yeah, right? Like, that's crazy. I think Twitch just has a built-in delay. I remember telling one of the people at Twitch that my stream delay was like 6 seconds. He's like, what? Aren't you a partner? I was like, yeah. He's like, ooh, that shouldn't be right. I was like, well, it is though, so fix it, bitch. Then I threw him up against the wall and pulled out a gun, and then... Alright, maybe the rest of that wasn't real, but... Yeah, Oh yeah, I'm eating, right. Got hot food here. This is gonna be a sit down and chat and Fortnite stream. Yeah. He said, whoa, what the fuck? No, I'm kidding. Wow, it's actually so great when I can say something stupid and then see the response in like real time. You would have done this. Oh yeah? You know, I say so many things on Twitch that I think are funny, and then by the time you guys respond, I don't even know what you're laughing at because I've already been talking for 6 seconds. I could do so much in 6 seconds. Just ask your... Is it too soon for your mom joke? I don't know. Didn't know you did YouTube. Well, I actually stream on both. Too soon? Sorry. I actually stream on both usually, but today I'm on YouTube only. Oh yeah, I should probably be on the... Oh yeah. Am I the guy that hacked Beast? Yeah. You're keeping that joke going, aren't you? You were able to get Hero Supercharger and Final Week Adventures? Hell yeah! Welcome everybody, by the way. Welcome. Yeah. I'm actually doing alright after getting hacked. It's honestly not that big of a deal, but yeah. What's my favorite Pokemon? I'll give you one guess. No hints though. Don't look at my YouTube profile picture, my YouTube member badges, the Twitch member badges, the Twitch subscription badges, Twitch profile picture, Twitch art, Twitch profile picture, Twitter profile picture, Twitter background, Instagram profile picture, Discord profile picture, Discord background, Discord server picture, Discord other server picture. No hints. You get one guess on my favorite. He says Milotic. Lucky guess. I'm out of V-Bucks. I got room for 3. I got room for 3. Come get them. If you're on my list. If you're not on my list, then sorry. I'm not planning on running MSK. You know, I figured, Archer. Because, you know, Twitch actually does have a mod view. Crazy, I know. Yes, a YouTube surprise stream. Well, here's the deal. I want to make and record a couple of videos today. I don't have a lot of time to do it. I've been distracted. I was running some virus scans on my PC and stupid shit. Slowed me down, delayed the stream, but I'm here now. And instead of eating, I'm running around a map. So I'm hoping to just eat quick, get some games going. Best soldier build for Ventures? No, okay, so for Ventures, I've already got that season covered. My playlist on this season of Ventures is still good. Soldier build, yes. That's not one of the videos I was planning on today, but I do have that video started. I think it's even a little edited too. You always use my code. I appreciate it. You're using code Mista, right? Somebody commented today that they use code Beast to support me, and I winced. Agony, thank you for the super chat, by the way. I appreciate it. Diecast is broken, trust me. I don't know what broken means. Like, literally? Or are you telling me he's good? Because I don't need that information. Weapon vouchers level 13 adventures. I just posted a Ventures rewards video on YouTube. Yeah, Twitch is supposed to have a no delay option, but YouTube is just better, I guess. Hey, Kieran. How about a Ninja Ventures build? There's the donation coming through. Yeah. If you type exclamation point minigun, please do. You'll get some diecast builds. And anybody who's running this season of Ventures, I have a playlist here. A couple of older videos, but they're all good. It hasn't changed at all. That playlist has all my good loadouts for this season. You should definitely check it out. Oh, Seeking. Oh, Seeking. I know! It just doesn't want to work! You should watch that video. That video covers diecast in the commander slot and support. Yes, Seeking. I also have a no delay option. It still has delay. I have it set to ultra low latency. I've done everything I can. I've seen streams on Twitch that have no delay, and it just doesn't work. Dylan, thank you for the membership. I appreciate it. I have excellent internet. That's like the same internet that is serving you this quick real-time interaction stream is the same internet I use for Twitch, and Twitch doesn't have real-time, but YouTube does. I don't know. Let's do a test. Everybody type a 1 in chat as soon as you hear this. Go, 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 go. Ooh, that's slow. Oh, that is kind of slow. You guys weren't ready for it. You guys weren't ready for it. Okay, okay. Real delay test. Real delay test, all right? We're all prepared. We're going to be typing 2 in a second here. We're going to be typing 2. We're all prepared, okay? 3, 2, 1. Type a 2 in chat. Go, 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 go. Okay, with better preparation, that was way shorter delay, because then you didn't have to think. Yeah, that was like 3 seconds. That's so much faster than Twitch. So much faster. They mean diecast is literally broken, but he didn't say that. He just said it was good. I can see the different profile pictures and the usernames, but the badges on Twitch are so much better. Special Forces Banshee, but I think the 5 seconds better. Yeah, 5 second minigun is better for dungeons in my opinion. V-Bucks is founders only. Yeah, I kind of buried my chat. Any test or destroy Chandelier's quest? Yeah, you gotta find the right building. I don't know how else to I don't know how else to say that though. $50 times? Yeah, if you do exclamation point de-atomizer, you'll see my video on it. I do stream on Twitch, I just can't right now. Oh, I see AS. I missed that one comment. I haven't scrolled back. Thank you, Mo. Yeah, Dizzle, that doesn't surprise me. First person on Save the World has always been this unfinished, kind of pointless setting, and then its only use was to exploit the game. So, I am not surprised they removed it. Okay, John. Yeah, you like that, Mattio? I'm gonna hop in voice, because I'm eating, and I don't want all this dead air, if you want to join me. I still got room for 2. The V-Buck mission is what I'm trying to run here. I'm not really doing anything because I'm busy eating. It's an easy mission, so we can probably duo it, but if you want free V-Bucks and you're on my friends list, hop on in. Still no Twitch. Say the one in first person? Yeah, right. Barely. You couldn't even see your gun.
Yeah, no, that's probably the craziest fucking story I've ever heard. Like, there's just no shot. I can't imagine. Because I remember the feeling like whenever I got hacked, I just can't imagine that scenario. Just fucking picking up your phone, you're like, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. I never get spam pinged. Not like that. And I told it true. I got 1 buzz, ignored it. I'm a gentleman. I got 2. My attention is now split. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? It was like 1 or 2, and then they started rolling in. Bzz, 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 bzz. I'm like, fuck! I'm busy!
Who was the first person that messaged you? Or was it just like a bunch of shit, like notifications at once?
Somebody was first. But Archer won because he sent the picture.
Yeah, because he sent the picture.
He sent the picture. Okay.
I just messaged you, like,
thank you.
I feel like it didn't matter. I just needed, like, it was more of like,
no, it was good.
If that makes
sense.
It was
good. Everybody messaging me is good because I was not about to check 1 message or 2 or 3, but 6 fucking people telling me I got hacked was a great way to pull me out of my situation. Any idea who could have hacked you? No idea. I think, honestly, I think Twitch was hacked.
If you don't know, so not yesterday.
Was it announced?
Before, well, it wasn't by Twitch. So there was a massive, like, I'm talking massive. Even the government like warned people. There was a massive leak of like private information whenever it comes to online shit, and they predict like millions of people will have like their accounts like they have your password. So like change your passwords.
Well,
on, like almost everything.
I did, but they still had control of my account.
Yeah, well, I know. I'm just.
I reset my stream key.
Twitch. This is like a shit ton of apps. There was a massive amount of leak. So yeah. So I assume Twitch was probably a part of it, and you know, so. But I assume Twitch would probably come out with like something saying how like, you know, blah blah blah. You know, we had a leak, and you know, happens. So. And it happens to anyone. Like a lot of people believe, even if you take all the precautions, like even you said it, like fuck, Linus Tech Tips. You would think like someone like him would never get hacked.
I was telling the girlfriend about how like a tech channel. She was like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, a tech channel with 10 million got hacked." So if they can get hacked, then I don't fucking know what to do. Kieran, really thank you. You guys know, like, I'm gonna be back on Twitch as soon as I can, right? If you throw all this blind support at me, you run the risk of improving my mood. Do not become a member on YouTube right now, okay? I'm trying to be miserable.
Yeah, it's actually funny. I assumed you watched the video of Haunt, like, of him telling how he got hacked, but they were like updating their servers, and then they had to switch like all their information over.
Who?
It was Linus Tech Tips. Like they were like it was updating something, and they had to like switch stuff over to like the upgraded stuff, and they forgot to like change one of their. Because the way their channel works pretty much is like every single hour or like actually I don't think it's hour. It's like
Ghost, can you get this started for me?
Like
I'm eating.
Their like key resets and then like information saved and stored. But what happened is whenever they switched it over, one of the keys didn't refresh and like they got access to it, and then like, you know, all of his videos got like deleted. So it's crazy, dude. Gosh. I remember seeing that video and like he was explaining, like he was literally butt ass naked going to his computer.
I was in an identical situation. I was telling her that like he had this security cam footage and they had to blur his whole body. I Identical situation.
Yeah, so. And you said it wasn't even, like, you said
Not
this happened 3
wow.
times, right? It was the hack, something else, and then...
So why does Detective thought that it was different? I thought somebody who was a little less careful than they should have been clicked a PDF and gave them a token to their YouTube channel. It wasn't that complicated.
Oh, maybe it could have been that.
No,
or
it
maybe
was that, because they mentioned that.
Oh, I remember. No, okay, so I have it mixed up. So it was, yeah, you're kind of right. It was, someone was emailing a company, because they were talking about, like, how they were emailing a company. They opened the PDF, and usually they check their PDFs, and they ended up downloading, like, the PDF to, like, see it, because that's how you check PDFs. You have to, like, download it before you see it. You can't preview it.
That's real sneaky. All it did, it didn't trip any alarms. It just quietly grabbed their YouTube login token. That was it.
Yeah, but now I think it's set up where it's like resetting every like 5 minutes or some shit. So
and better training for the staff.
Yeah. And then I remember his precaution now is he says that they updated their servers to do
Chat,
that.
Noah thinks you're not talking enough.
They like make it where like the YouTube token doesn't like it like refreshes every few minutes.
Somebody said their dad's bank was hacked. My uncle's bank got hacked. Yeah, see, that's horrible. See, for me, it's just a Twitch account. I can still stream on YouTube, or I can just not stream. My primary income is YouTube, and you guys use my creator code, so, like, I don't need to have a Twitch. I want it back, but, like, I am fine, technically. If my bank got hacked and all my money with it, whoa, that'd be a bad day. Bad day.
It's not even like, see, stuff like that. It's not even like clearly bunch of the banks will like, they know like when you get hacked and shit like that, but it's just the amount of time and you have to prove it. Like the fucking, dude, it's so annoying. So, cause I remember, whenever I went to Washington, we booked this hotel, but it ended up being like a fucking sketchy ass hotel. So we ended up just renting a different hotel for the night. And we used my card, and like the hotel wasn't like giving me a refund, and so like I get a reimbursement from the bank until the money comes back, and then like I think it was like 4 or 5 months later they take the money out of my account, or like I spent the money and then like the bank takes the money back because I get the reimbursement, and like I was like, what the fuck just happened? So dude, it scared the shit out of me. I was like, oh, that's what that's for. Because this was like months ago. This was like 2 years ago almost, so. But yeah.
My bank is really good about that. I've had fraudulent charges. They just quietly stop it. And then they text me.
Oh yeah, anything over like, I think like $500 for me, they have to get like text confirmation or some shit. So, or like they have to confirm I'm purchasing something like that.
Yes, it is, Mo.
Hello.
Hello.
Or has been in here for like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
I was waiting
he's
until he
waiting.
was gonna say hello.
Yeah, I don't know when I'll be back on Twitch.
You guys were talking about the hack, so I'm just like, I'll let you talk about it before I say anything.
Yeah, I'm 2 bites away, and then this mission, and then I want to make a Wraith Best Perks video. So I'm gonna hop in game and get gameplay like right away. I'm gonna do 2 160s.
Like the silence scar? The Wraith? Or am I thinking of a different one? Wait, what am I thinking of?
Thinking of the Wraith. I'm actually talking about the Wraith. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Like, it's not a terribly complicated situation. If you're wondering what loadouts I use when I'm not recording, honestly, the fun loadouts playlist. I switch between so many different builds. I run all sorts of variety. Hey, Trace. Wow. I was streaming without a trace before, and now here it is. Yeah, okay. Today's been so weird. Like, the aftermath of getting hacked has been really annoying because, what?
Was it just Twitch? I mean, like, I know that's like,
Yep.
it was just that.
And that's why I think Twitch got hacked. Because like I said, I was not
Oh yeah, you were the only
compromised.
one.
It wasn't my email, wasn't my password, no logins happened. Resetting my stream key didn't stop shit. I think Twitch got hacked. Because they had crazy access. Changing my So when you change a stream key, that should kill the broadcast. And it didn't. I was like, what? What? How do you even do that? How do you even do that? Thank you, Frosty.
I'm back.
Dizzle.
Oh,
You just need 2 dinos. You can use a voucher. It might have been good that you and Archer were weak yesterday.
yeah, you know, like when I thought about it, I was like, I feel like out of the day yesterday, like us both not doing it, kind of like it's one hell of a story. You know what I mean? So, and like also to share the information so like people know what happened. So. It's kind of like one of those things where it's like something happens and like it actually kind of helps you in the long run without you knowing. So
Oh, I know.
It's like getting hit by a car and like
Whoa.
the driver's Elon Musk.
Okay.
But like you get like a bazillion. Oh, by the way, I know Archer can't do the daily Saturday. I might not be able to cover that either if you're gonna need. They'll probably be in California.
How do I feel knowing I'm worth hacking? I actually felt really cool. I went to that Twitter account that reports hacked accounts, and it's not hacked accounts, it's partner hacked accounts. I was like, yeah. Like, look at me, one of the cool kids. There's some massive channels in this feed. Look at me go.
Yeah, Huey2K got hacked. You know?
Yeah. So
that's a big streamer. So.
It's weird to be hacked, and like I'm not even embarrassed. Like honestly, I run a tight ship. I don't click shit, man. And I just wasn't my fault. It's like I don't think it was. So I figured like if Barack Obama's Twitter account can get hacked, then nobody's safe. I mean, governments get hacked all the time, so shit just happens, you guys.
Well, ironically enough, if most people don't know this, most hackers are like probably under like the FBI watch, and the conspiracy behind it is like they hire the people so like they don't hack the government, they're the hackers. So like I know one of them came public. I forgot his name, but he back in like 2018 he was like threatening the government, like he was gonna hack them or some shit, and then like he ended up working for the government a few years ago. So because they like hired him because he was like really good at what he did. I remember. I think he wore a mask. Fuck. You think I'd remember this? I remember it, dude. His videos were like crazy. Oh, chat, he's gone.
What were you saying to me?
Oh no, I was saying I know like some hackers like they're so
that.
like
What was to me?
I don't know what I said. Oh, I said you were gone.
No.
Hello, I'm back.
Hello, back. Looked away for a moment, thought it was a chair stream, Lamau. Right. When he doesn't knock, he's like, oh wow, so many people are over here on YouTube with me today, huh? Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna get gameplay. I just want to use the Wraith with Blast in the Past, Wraith with Totally Rocking Out, record it, and then do something with it.
Yo, what is going on with the shop right now? You can't see the pickaxes. They're like blurred out for some reason.
Maybe Epic got hacked.
Did Twitch ever respond to you, or are you in the work still?
No info.
That's kind of annoying.
Man, I want my Blast from the Past build to not be my 12th slot, but I feel like I'm changing my loadout less and less by... I feel like I'm changing my loadout less and less every time they add a new slot. But the more slots I can fill up, the happier I am anyway. This is where the girlfriend just rolls her eyes. Oh, what else? Perfect. I got room for 2 high levels if they want to run some 160 with me. Just normal missions. I'm not even recording audio. I'm just getting gameplay. There's Zach. Wow, lucky me. My Wraith is already water. Wow. Woo-wee. And one more. Am I gonna get an Oro or a Mattio?
I'm doing adventures.
On the left of the map, Dungeons is here. Not triple crit damage in a Blast in the Past build with Ramirez in the lead. No, I'm not running triple crit damage.
I'm getting on Fortnite.
Definitely an unnerving thing. Yeah, oh, and lobby's full. Oh, you gotta...
I will be closing Fortnite.
You gotta be quick, Aura. I'm trying to get a video record. I don't give a fuck who's in my lobby. I just want to get moving now. Well, 5 minutes ago would have been good too, but...
Well, I was gone, so... Oh, okay.
Blockbuster is on the map. I got quite the range of comments on that video. There were a few annoying commenters that kept telling me I should put my phone on silent or whatever. Commenting on how much attention I should be giving the girl. Which is really just none of their business, to be honest. Because she knows.
I mean, in reality, your girl probably knows that
very well.
You know, you're a big streamer, a big YouTuber, so like having notifications on is a very important thing.
That is like not even a joke. That is well understood in my relationship. She knows who she's dating. She knows who she's with. She knows that yeah, 300 days out of the year, maybe even more. There's really nothing going on, you know? I'm fine, it's whatever. But between the Discord, the Twitch, the YouTube channel, if for some reason my Epic account got hacked, maybe my creator code stops working, like this is shit I need to know about. And not later when I get home, you know, like I need to be reachable. And there's also just being a human on this earth. Like, I have family. Could you imagine finding out something happened to your parents like just a few hours too late because you were, what, on a date? Come on. No. I always stay connected. I always make sure that I'm reachable.
Let me tell you, like, the feeling of, because, like, you know, I was young when I lost my dad, like, and technology wasn't as like advanced. So like I didn't have a fucking iPhone back then. So like coming home from school, finding out what happened is like the craziest thing ever. Knowing that it happened earlier and you couldn't do anything about it.
And it's already over.
Yeah, it's like that was the same thing with my grandpa because he was in surgery, and during his surgery he sadly passed, or like during surgery he passed, and like I find out like a few hours after because the information isn't passed on until
And maybe that's
confirmation.
better. If it's totally out of your hands, maybe it is best to just find out later.
I think it's easier to move on or like to like get past it, but it's definitely harder because you think about it so much.
Yeah.
I remember.
But in the modern day with a cell phone, I'd love to be able to get that text and say, all right, babe, we're going to the hospital. Yes, you're coming. Come on. Like that. Well, actually, I don't know if I'd pull her to the hospital. She probably wouldn't want to go. It'd just be an awful, stressful situation. Well, I'd want her to be there. Okay, well, I'll figure it out. If my parents ever, have an emergency, I can figure it out.
Okay. Well, I mean, honestly, like in my perspective, I would assume like I think out of her heart, she would probably go.
I would go with
knowing
if
that
she had an
she wants
emergency.
to support you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and then like you want her there because you're practically like you guys have been together, so like
Long time.
it's like almost like family at that point. You know what I mean?
How are you so good at math? Trying to think of an answer that's not just automatic. I don't know. It always clicked. It was automatic. You definitely get
The
better
way I
at
describe
math,
it, it's a head thing. I just know it.
Yep. If
Like,
you struggle at math, finding different perspectives can help a lot. You know?
Different methods, different ways of thinking. 'Cause
And sometimes
I always
people
did math in my head.
appear like they're a fucking genius, but in reality, their first approach is just kind of intuitive and is an effective way to break down the numbers, Like, I always multiply in chunks. If you ask me, like, what 22 times 7 is, my head is adding up 200 and 22 times 7. So that'd be like 140 plus 14. In my mind, 154 happens pretty quickly. Just to break it down like that.
That's
But not
exactly how
everybody
I
does
think.
that.
Wait.
They'll brute
That's
force it. They'll be like 22, 44, 66, 88, and then they just lose.
Just multiply by the zeros and then add the extras.
Now that doesn't work for huge numbers, but it's a starting point. And realistically, anytime we get into the triple digit times triple digit range, I'm pulling out a fucking calculator. Nobody needs to do that in their head. They're just bragging. Don't let them do that to you. Nobody needs that. When math teachers, back in my day, cell phones were still getting to be new when I was a kid in school. I had teachers that said, you're not going to have a calculator in your pocket in the future. The answer, that's false, actually.
Yeah, I was young enough to have that too. My teacher always said like, you're not gonna have you're not gonna have a calculator in your pocket in college. Like,
I have
I
never.
have a calculator and a bunch of fucking shit.
I have never needed to do math of any importance where I didn't have a calculator. If you go into a profession that's math heavy, everybody's gonna have a calculator on their desk. Anyway, Emerald, hey. Want to stop by, say, have a best interest in mind, sitting through the people, transition to the Beyond and Far, Faint of Heart, done it many times. Oh my god. She's talking about people dying. Yeah.
I can imagine losing someone like, dude. Like,
I-
not only, to put in perspective, not only did I lose my dad, but I lost my second dad because my grandpa like became like
Oh,
a
jeez.
father figure in my life. Yeah. So
I
when
didn't
he
even know
passed,
that.
it was like, dude, I couldn't handle it. It was the middle of school too. Favorite class, was having
Oh, shit,
fun.
thank you.
Got a fucking text.
He dropped a smasher on my head. Fucking...
Oh,
I
That's how it
remember when I
felt.
was it was in 2015. It was the day after Splatoon came out. I woke up and my mom and dad basically just dragged me and my brother to their room. And they just told me that
I'm
my
recording gameplay.
grandmother passed away because she had really bad cancer.
Who did?
My grandmother
Grandma,
passed
okay.
away because of cancer, and so it was just like it really sucked. But like I don't think it would have been a good idea if they told me the day before, because she passed the day before, I think. But I think my mom and dad they handled it themselves first so that they could be in a better state when they explained it to me and my brother.
Yeah, that could be
since,
tough. Let them distill the
yeah,
information and break it to you nicely.
Yeah, because my brother and I, we were still very young, so we're not very, very young. This was in
Not an important
2015,
detail.
so
Just
that
young.
was
Too early to
yeah,
process
like
that all on your own.
yeah, we're young, so we don't really know how to process that information yet.
That's
And
kind of
like,
Yeah,
how I
Emerald.
was.
I appreciate your input.
That's
It's
kind of how I was because I remember like when I got the
weird
news,
day.
like I just sat there, like I was like, yeah, like
I was just like,
it doesn't hit you until like you get older because you like really realize like. I remember like going to the funeral. I was just sitting there. I mean, I was like 7 years old. I literally just turned 7. So like,
it's almost a year.
quite literally, you know, I it's weird because I remember in like middle school, I'd always tell people that like my dad died 2 days before my birthday, and I don't know why. Like I felt I wanted them to feel sorry for me. That's why I said that so much. But then as I got older, I was like, it's not really like everyone dies. No, it's like when they die is you can't control that. So like, no.
I just distract myself playing Splatoon for like a week straight. And then I just kind of moved on. And then sometimes I think about it, like on the anniversary of her death on her birthday and all that. Because it still hits my mom very hard whenever those dates pop up.
Fun topic, you guys. Wow, we really went down a good path here. Holy shit.
Right?
Woo!
I really think at the end of the day, a lot of people like look at it as like a very sad and like it is sad at its core, but
I'm trying to
you
make
know,
a
it's-
video. We don't need this many floor freeze. It's fine
Jesus
right now. Yeah.
Christ.
I want to see how
Holy-
good this weapon is without a 25% damage bonus. I was thinking maybe. Wow. Okay. I don't know which. Okay, this dude just dropped like 1,000 traps on my head. Why are you running double crit rating? This is why I don't accept traps. Fucking crazy stuff like this. Never put double crit rating on that. Oh my god.
If I ever get traps, I just recycle them right away. And
Yeah,
put my
I make
perks
them
on
with proper traps. Proper perks. That's what I'm doing right
Because
now.
I don't know what y'all motherfuckers be getting your traps, but these like who are running double crit damage.
Double crit rating on this shit.
I don't know if it
Crit
was
rating?
Ty.
Wait.
I think it was maybe Ty. She just gave me a bunch of traps and I just used them since I didn't have all mine supercharged.
Well, Ty's traps are usually right because I'm pretty sure she recycles
Well,
them.
Ty subscribed to the best Fortnite content creator on the planet, Beast.
Yeah, me.
And so she's got her traps perked correct.
People are subscribing. You should do that.
Yeah, everybody should subscribe to my YouTube right now. Somebody's chuckling right now, like, this guy's funny. No, I mean it, like right now. I was the calling guy for being I was calling the guy for being on your account. We know they're confused what was happening. Yeah, Emerald. Yeah. So what I think was actually happening was that guy you saw wasn't actually hacking my account. I think they went ahead and just stole
was a
some guy's
rebroadcast.
stream. Sorry, what?
Yeah. The guy on your stream, that's it was a rebroadcast.
Right.
It
So
was-
they just
what they
take
do
somebody's
is-
footage
Yeah.
and then hack an account, play it over the stream because it looks legit enough, and everybody who said anything got banned, which is now a mess I need to clean up.
They usually reverted back to whenever like the state of what before everything happened.
I really hope so, because he changed all my profile picture and everything, and I don't want to redo my panels. I don't even remember how they were. I barely think about it because it was set, and I forget it now. But
Then there's the
well, no,
mess
that's
of
usually how it
banning
goes.
everyone.
They actually I think my Twitch account got hacked, but they didn't do anything.
yeah, I was
with
gonna
it.
ask.
like,
You said you
everything.
got hacked. What happened? When? Where? What?
This was probably 2 years back then. This was whenever I was trying to.
Because if I
let's
knew
say-
you and you got hacked, I swear to God I would have heard about that.
Yeah, well, I got hacked on Epic Games, Twitch, YouTube.
Did you get caught in a wave, or did somebody target you?
So I don't know. It was very unconfirmed. My theory was
Please don't war crime me, by the way.
I was trying to get whatchamacallit. I was trying to get my Vegas Pro re-downloaded because I restarted my entire piece. Like I cleaned it out, and then I was trying to re-download everything. And I think I may have clicked the bad link.
Thank you for calling out the Smasher. That's how Tim the Fat Man got hacked. Somebody donated a link and he clicked it, and he was just like opening a notepad and was like, "Hey, I've been in your computer for a while now."
I remember that.
He had like this civil conversation. He's like, "Hey Tim, you should be a little safer." And then he like walked him through uninstalling, and he was like, "Okay, I guess the hacker's gone now."
Yeah, that's why Whips is he's like his precaution. He'll like make Whips open the link beforehand.
Or scan it, maybe. Like, yeah. And that's a really good thing to do. Like, I don't click shit. I remember Ninja. Somebody donated $10, and he was like, "Hey, you want to check out this tweet?" And he's like, "I'm not clicking that." Because it wasn't a tweet. It was a bit.ly link. He's like, "Mm-mm."
Oh, and my Valorant got hacked. I don't think I ever told you this one, but so my Valorant got hacked, right? But I have 2 ways of logging into my account because it's connected through my Xbox. And so I logged in and I still have my email because my 2FA was still on and everything. I got into the account and this motherfucker like sold my account already, right? And I'm in the middle of a comp game. I like log in and I'm in a comp game, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I just like, he's in a party with 2 other people.
This is why you don't buy hacked accounts, by the way. The owner is very possibly going to get their shit back, and you get nothing.
Yeah.
And you know we got it for cheap because it was Mattio's account. Ayo!
Actually, the account was plat back then, and that goes for like a few $100s.
Oh, okay. All right, well.
I actually ended up finding the place that the person sold my account on because he left his email in the Valorant account.
Idiot.
So, yeah, what a fucking idiot.
I'm not gonna.
I think a hacker would be smarter than that.
I'm not gonna walk through. I'm not gonna clown on him by accidentally giving my chat tips on how to secure a hacked account, but like, that was stupid.
Yeah. So
that was stupid.
Anyway, so yeah, I'm like in the middle of the game, and like I'm telling his friends, like I'm like, yeah, this is my account. Like I got hacked, and they're like, oh, that's awkward. But it was even more awkward talking to them because they knew that this guy like.
Yeah, everybody knows their friend's a shithead who just does stuff like that.
Yeah. So.
I had a guy DDoS me and he defended his friends. His friends DDoSed me and he defended them. I'm like, all right, well, fuck you, and unlisted him from everything, banned him from everything. I was like, that's the last time I talked to him. Get a tip for venture, get a tip for venture, get a tip for venture. Could you not be so fucking annoying when I glance at my chat and half my screen is you? I'm not gonna answer your question anymore. I don't know anything about ventures.
We're locked to YouTube chat.
My grandpa died, a whole pandemic. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna catch up on chat because I was focused on gameplay. You guys got banned Emerald. Oh, he was asking Emerald. That's why commas are important. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go through and unban people. Mods will help me, no doubt. Storm got already offered his.
They should just revert your channel.
Maybe it'll be fine. But I'm just prepared for anything.
I've seen other channels that got hit with it. I'll get unbanned and everything's just back to how it was before.
I really hope so.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, because that's why I was bringing up the Valorant.
You already said it.
Because, well, I was about to. So basically, most accounts that had, like, any accounts, they usually have, like, a timestamp of whenever it got hacked or, like, compromised. And it'll save that last one, and then they'll revert it right back to where
well, that's really cool. My dad said the same thing.
Because that's what happened with my Valorant account. Like, they spent money on my account and everything, but then they had the timestamp of whenever my account was compromised, and they're like, yeah, so you could change it back. Here's everything. You got refunded everything. Like, don't worry about it.
I'm curious about like ad revenue from the stream, because ads were playing on 18,000 fake viewers.
View bots don't count.
Good, because I don't want to collect hundreds of fake dollars. That sounds illegal, and I would rather Twitch.
I got view botted like way before I met you, and like it was like thousands of people, and I was like, oh my god, like what's gonna happen?
Run an ad makes $0.
By the way, you were on the front page of
well, yeah. I mean,
you were the #1 streamer for CS.
Oh, fuck yeah. Woo. Shit, yeah.
That's why you got banned so fast, by the way. It's because you were #1.
One of the fellow... Wait, look at me. #1. Let's go. Even when hacked. We knew it. We knew it. We knew it, right? There was another streamer who got hacked, and he tweeted, like, his analytics. He was like, yo, appreciate all the support from the stream. And it was, like, 16,000 new viewers. he was kidding. Like, he was like, bro, thanks for everything. He was like 13 follows with 18,000 views. Yeah, he had a good humor about it, and I think I have a good humor about it too. Like, I honestly was never sad or crying or panicked or anything. I was game face, baby, butt ass naked at the girlfriend's desk. Brought my laptop. I'm over here click clacking. Not a single typo. New password again. Do this, do that. Contact support. Send an email. Write another email. They didn't get back to me fast enough. Go, 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 go. Handled it, and it was very intense. I read another person didn't do what I did in time, and they couldn't contact support because their password was changed, and you need to log into Twitch to contact support, which is like, what the fuck?
Hey, off topic, but Beast, what's the drop rate for burgers, like Guinness burgers?
I don't know.
What's the drop rate for Fumble? You might know that one.
7%.
I can just look at it. Hold on.
Because
Archer.
was claiming that it's 8%.
8%
Really?
in support, 15 in league.
Okay, I never caught up on chat. My Epic games got hacked, blah, 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 and I got it back. Contacted Epic. They didn't restore it, but I got it. Okay, that's good. You know, I know somebody who, so, Mommy Diamond, she got, like, an ex-boyfriend of hers still had access to her account, and pettily just, like, out of pettiness, he just recycled everything in her account. And she reported it as hacked, and then Epic gave her all her shit back, but didn't undo the resources. So that worked really well for her. I should not have said that out loud. Well, I already shared it in a video a long time ago, so whatever. But
I remember that. I'm
I'm hoping Epic support has the competency to decipher who's fucking with them and who actually got hacked. But yeah, that was a pretty funny story. Because it was like a petty boyfriend accidentally just doubled her account materials. So good for her, I guess. Alright, you guys should be laughing. That was pretty funny. Did you talk to... did you talk the sawtooth? I don't know what that means. Meme, hey! Sorry for your Twitch account. No worries. Meme's the one who funded that stream.
We were, Matteo and I were
Supported
in VC.
viewer
This
right
is during... This Matteo and I were in VC.
Bald Eagle's good. I got a video on it. Sorry, that was not my mute button. I got a video that I recorded. It's not up yet. Sorry, Archer.
We were all in VC, and Awari had your chat open in Chatango. No, Chatterino.
Why?
And she saw your chat just get flooded, and she was immediately just like yelling for me to message you, and I noticed my mod view tab got refreshed because it kicked me out. And dude, I tabbed over your DMs so fucking fast and just spammed you like a million times.
Yeah, I could tell.
Did you enjoy getting a million notifications?
I did. Did you hear my daily video story?
I did.
Then I don't need to repeat it, but like, yeah, yeah, and I said Archer won because he was the only one who sent me a photo, which is way more information than a text. Because I got a lot of, you know, you guys know how like unfortunate the wording was. So many people were, you got hacked, you got hacked, you got hacked, and I was like, where? My first thought was, as somebody who was previously not on the internet, like, where did I get hacked?
My first message I sent was Twitch hacked and all.
Yes, that was very concise. That was very helpful.
I was more of like, I knew that you would probably... I knew that you'd probably see Archer's message or like look at him first, because usually like that's like go-to if something happens.
Not at all. I saw all the messages. I saw his had a PNG and was like, perfect, that one.
Oh, I guess.
That's why I said Archer, because he's the only one who sent me the most information as efficiently as possible. But all the pings helped. I'm not stack ranking here. Like, that many people frantically messaging me absolutely woke me up.
I feel bad for the FaZe member that they used to like show the fake footage of.
That was an old ass video too, by the way.
He had no involvement in that whatsoever.
That was like, I think that was CS1. Because actually no, it was CS2. Never mind.
How many followers did you get from it? Literally don't know. Can't check my analytics. I hope they all get undone though.
Probably none, because
your followers were about the same.
Also, the bot was auto banning any real people that typed.
So, I honestly, hopefully none. I am in a secure enough position in my career where I don't want any fake benefit from that. You know, if you guys get all excited about it and we're all talking about it today, that's great. If I can get a YouTube video out of it, sweet. But I don't want any of the fake ad revenue. I don't want to be securing any fake followers, none of that. I just want it all to get reverted. And I'm certain Twitch knows it was hacked and they can see the revenue generated, and well, they'll probably, I don't know, refund that to the advertisers or something. They'll figure it out. Yeah, girlfriend apology basket, not necessary. She was very perfect about all of it. She totally understood the gravity of the situation, went on her phone, read some memes, like, she absolutely just let me handle it, and I'll have to make up for some lost time today.
Considering the fact that you said in your daily that she approved of you telling this story, like, I can imagine she's probably over like inside a little, and probably not in the moment, but like now today she's probably like laughing a little bit. She's like, I can't believe that fucking happened.
She sent me a crying laughing emoji message saying she watched my video.
So, like, it's like, fuck, dude. Like, I can't. I told Beast earlier, Archer, I was like, I just can't imagine it. Like, not only once out of his night this happened, but this was three times.
Dude,
way.
The story was, we were laughing in the moment. I am a worm at this point, just cracking up because I literally had an hour of calming down and refocusing. Literally the fucking second it's not warm up anymore. Bzz, bzz. Damn it! I was so pissed. The fucking second. The timing was insane. Totally unrelated. Like, it was a very important message, not a happy message, but I needed to read it, and it was just like, the timing could not have been more perfect. God, what a night.
Mateo, are we just doing ventures to do ventures? Because we can get people from Beast Stream if they want to join.
I need billboards.
You hear that, chat? Yeah. They're trying to poach you. They're running ventures. They need you.
140 RTD. I'm already Ice King, so bring base or some shit.
Oh my god. Meme said, I missed her second. Yeah, I really have no idea how to watch a live stream on YouTube. You're doing it now.
Dude, YouTube, I don't know if you've noticed, but when you watch a YouTube live stream, it is very resource intensive with your computer. It is crazy.
Yeah, that's why I don't like watching YouTube streams. I noticed that like my PC lags fucking hard.
That's why I don't have the stream open.
I have a stream open, but at like 360p.
Yeah, I have it at 360p.
I don't need to see the footage. So.
I don't need to watch him making game footage for a video. No,
wow. Fake friend. You don't need my no notifications, no cam, gameplay grabbing stream. This is quality stuff here.
I can't find a billboard, and I built this objective already, so if I don't get one, I'm going to cry.
Rue is spotted, the most recent TikTok. Okay.
I saw a billboard somewhere.
Come to sleep. Thanks for hanging out.
It's the green ones.
Just stream on Twitch. It's pretty cool. Funny person in chat here.
Got a jokester in here.
You know, it really doesn't affect me much. That's why I'm live today. That's why I really wanted to go live, because I don't need Twitch. I'm happy to get back on the platform as soon as I can, but I can function. As long as you guys are using my code and I can still make videos, like, I don't need to be on Twitch for most of what I do. So yeah, here I am, you know. That's the other thing too, like, it's date weekend as well, so I'm picking her up after shop whether I'm banned on Twitch or not. Like,
I mean, that's the thing though, like, I realized, because I was waiting a few days for some of my stuff to get responses, but I realized that, like,
yeah, what am I in for here?
Huh?
I said a few days, like, yeah, what am I in for here?
Yeah, well, I mean, Twitch is a little bit more, they probably, like, are, like, handling a bunch of people, so, like, I can imagine that they're gonna get to you, but...
I'm sticking to Archer's theory that Twitch got hacked. I said that earlier, but, like, if that's the case, then they're probably flooded right now, you know?
Yeah, so it'll probably take a few days, if not.
People in Beast Chat, we have 2 slots for ventures. Doing a couple missions,
How do they secure that? Do they drop their epic, or do they just add Archer?
I mean, if you have me added, First come, first serve. Just request to join me and Mertio.
Yeah. Dollars.
How's your day been? Really great. Girlfriend revealed. Nope. She likes her privacy, and I'm not pushing her in front of a camera. So.
I think she's spoken on stream once ever.
And it was late at night to like 80 viewers, so it was a very private showing.
Didn't she wave her hand on one of your dailies?
Maybe. I think she didn't want to reveal a hand, so she like put a plushie or something. It might have been a hand though.
Because you made a joke, I remember vaguely. It was like
people kept saying she wasn't real.
Show.
I needed proof. I was like, babe, it's important that the random stranger's online. No, I have a girlfriend.
What it was, yeah.
They need to know.
She like waved her hand or some shit.
And I had to talk her into that. She was too shy to wave a hand. I'm like, what is a hand gonna reveal? What do you?
Nah, that's fair.
Like what?
Some people just don't like
they're
online
gonna
stuff.
digitally enhance the footage and get her fingerprints or something.
I don't know. Not with my lighting. You know, I have this really nice camera, but then I have LED lights that are multicolored, so it's just brutal for my image. Am I still allowed to play even if I'm weak? Even if I'm weak, Jake. Oh, he's talking to Jake because he joined Archer.
Oh, are you in? Because I mean, all we really need is a base. We just need a base guy.
Yeah, I don't have any. I don't want to push her in front of a camera anyway. Like I don't need to parade her online to. I don't get anything out of that.
Yeah, there's like no benefit. Like,
if she's not comfortable and she's not a core part of my content anyway, like, you're not gonna be getting any bikini VODs with me and the lady out at the beach. Like, it's.
Man, I really wanted to see Beast in a bikini.
Right.
Damn it.
Sorry, guys. That's a thing YouTubers do. It's not always malicious, but it's, I say not malicious, like, if she's in and everybody's fine, that's fine, but, plenty of YouTubers parade their girlfriends around, which is normal. I mean, hey, if you're a vlogger and this is part of your lifestyle and she's a huge part of it, it makes sense, but on the other hand, there are plenty of YouTubers, content creators that absolutely milk the female assets for views. It's, not something I'm trying to do anyway. It's not needed at all. Are we talking about constructor or girlfriend on stream? You don't need a constructor though. Maybe Archer does because he's trash adventures, but.
Well, I really prefer when people play constructor because it basically gives us a backbone to make sure our base has a very low chance of breaking.
I've said this before. I'll repeat it to the end of time. If you are getting carried in anybody's game ever, it is common courtesy to run a constructor and recycling.
Yeah, because there's no like level difference. Like the base does base anywhere it goes. No.
If you can't do damage, you might as well keep the base from breaking.
Yeah. Like this Master right here, he's gonna charge into Ice King and get frozen, and that wall didn't take any damage because we have a base too. I think you're so nice.
Wow, this is not a good encampment to showcase this weapon. It is a metal encampment though, if anybody wants it. We play constructor last with Beast. Yep. Oh.
I think this might be the most I've ever played an Outlander in Ventures.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like this Venture season, like, I don't know what it is, but I feel like it's a lot better because we didn't do it all in one go.
Yeah.
Funny how that works.
Yeah, I know. The fucking say something.
The destroy quests make me want to die, so I just stop doing them.
Oh, 100%. It took me 13 missions to fucking complete 10 billboards. It took me an entire Venture season just about to get 25 street lamps and 10 fucking chandeliers. Like
25 street lamps, these are not common things that spawn in missions. Epic. This is gonna take people like hours to complete.
Somebody in chat mentioned they looked at like 50 zones and couldn't find chandeliers.
Here's the tip, y'all, for anyone that doesn't know.
You know he's serious because he busted out the y'all.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
Okay. There's two spawns for chandeliers. There's the chandelier room building that looks kind of like a triangle, like a right triangle. And then there's the church that has two. You're really 50-50 on that. You just got to go until you find them.
Also,
yeah, I mean,
street lamps are only in city zones, so and you only get like 6.
In the Ventures channel in Minerva, if anyone needs an example of what that building looks like, it is the latest pin message in there.
Oh. So Noah, my videos look better than other 1080p because I actually upload 1440p nowadays. So even if you watch my stream at 1080p, or if you switch the resolution to 1440, you should get a nicer looking image, even if you don't have a 1440p panel.
Oh, was there a reason why you told me to record in a...
Yeah, because when I upload from the girlfriend's internet, dude, it's like 260 up. Your full resolution daily, normally it's lower because I'm on mobile, I'm on data, whatever. But lately I've been at her place where that video took 80 seconds to upload. That's crazy shit.
I kind of want to stick to 12K bitrate because I have 10 up. I have 10 up. That is my most upload.
Well, you want to know what my upload is?
12 is standard anyway.
Fucking mind boggled. I get 650 upload speed.
Oh, so he's not even fucking worried about my 240.
Well, I mean, I was confused for a second because you told me to record in 12,000, but and then like you went on to tell me about the YouTube thing. And I was like, wait, I know this already. Like, why am I like I thought there was like another reason. Like maybe my video wasn't in 12,000 already, and I was like, so.
Well,
I was like, this is awkward.
It's not a massive deal because I'm not out that much lately, but when I'm at her place, when I used to be out, like she and I would go to the mall, play on a Poke Date, whatever, and I'd be uploading from my mobile data or the mall data. And even on mall Wi-Fi, like it's usually better the smaller video files. Like when I was vacationing in... Well, I guess I made my dailies, but I've been vacationing in like New York before where I had a guest, and when I'm sitting at a restaurant uploading mobile, yeah, lower resolution, like you send me a smaller file, that helps me out a lot. And honestly, you're looking at missions. People don't even notice the lower resolution. Like chat is probably like, wait, you guys change around the resolution? And it's like, no, don't think about it. If you never notice, then we're good.
Yeah, it's like one of those things where it's like, until you know, like then you'll see it, but there's no point in because there's not really that big of a difference. Well, I guess in this scenario, there's not that big of a difference.
Speaking of like resolutions, OBS type thing, dude, that cat stream, OBS 20, like we were running OBS 30 on that cat stream, and it would crash every once in a while, and it was so goddamn annoying. And then I downgraded OBS on the server PC to the last version before the change, and it stopped crashing. Like, no more crashing, no more errors, no more bugs, it just works.
Welcome to the modern world where updating your software is worse than keeping it at a stable version. Because it's not like OBS is such a known science. All these updates are just adding stability for devices you don't use or whatever. Like, I'm already recording at a high frame rate, as Noah pointed out. Like, it's already 60 FPS, 1440p, high bitrate, looks great. Crashing more does not help me in any way.
Dude, this has been a bug since the alpha, like since the public alpha of the big update like 2 years ago. OBS will just crash when you try to close it. Like if you try to close it like a normal program, it just crashes. And they just haven't fixed that.
Did we get a mini boss?
Next wave.
No.
Oh, you're not in my game.
Oh, there's no mini boss. I just see the modifiers and then.
That's weird.
You know, I only got one comment from somebody who was like, where were the V-Bucks? Because day one of a mini-boss season, more V-Bucks, yay! And then we didn't get V-Bucks.
Yeah, right? It's like, we're a day in, like, where's my 1,000 V-Bucks? Like, motherfucker, like...
Thankfully, only one person commented because everybody else understands that it's not daily, even when it is mini-boss season. Would Crack Shot be the best in League for an AR build? Yes, if the mag size is high. My mag size being 30 on this weapon would not pair well with Crack Shot because it's only 30, but... Yeah. How hyped am I for the cradle animation? Oh... I am so fucking excited. I've been watching every recording that Jay and Will have been recording together. Like, I watched their 45-minute sit-down. I'm listening to the little clips. I'm listening to that interview they did with that comic thing. Like, I am really stoked on that.
He's been sending me all of them.
I've been sending Aura all of them. Aura became a Kickstarter backer with me. He and I are in the
Nick's gonna go head over heels when I'm gonna tell him that I'm gonna start the Cradle series.
You should start it like 2 weeks ago. Now is good too, though.
He told me like months ago.
Back
Whenever
the
he still was
animation.
reading them. I figured if I'm gonna start reading something, I might as well start with something that Beast is gonna get beat up my ass about if I don't read it. So.
If anybody here is ever considering reading books or audiobooks, pick something that a friend of yours is into. Like, don't pick some shit that I'm not gonna be able to. Oh, hey, a mini boss. Perfect. 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 Picking something we can relate to is good. Sig and I used to spend entire car rides just talking about whatever he read last, but he kept going too quick. Every car ride, he'd be like 2 books in. Like, God damn it, slow down. Thank you for letting me have the mini boss. I don't have a blast in the past to compare to, but you know what? Honestly, I'm really glad I'm doing this. Like, I'm recording all this for the best perks gameplay, but this is solidifying this weapon as like a number 7 position where I put it. You know, like, it's strong. Obviously, you can use this as your main AR, and you can have a good time. It's not S tier. Like, this is fine. It's okay. You know, kills the basic enemies, a little slow. Annihilates the mist monsters. That's pretty normal. Smashers die at a reasonable pace. Nothing jaw-dropping. Like, the Wraith is just a very good AR. And I'm considering it for my top 10 list. And I think it's fitting on there. It's a top 10 weapon in the game. It's right there with the Siegebreaker, to be honest. Maybe a little better. See, like, the Siegebreaker has lower stats, but shoots faster, which is huge. The Wraith is this slow-firing, pretty inaccurate weapon. Like, it starts really accurate, and then the bloom is just nuts. Yeah.
You can find pianos, city zones, or suburbs.
What the hell? There's a mission in Candy called Hit the Road? Is that a quest line?
Yeah.
Yeah, because a friend of mine is on a person of my friends was just playing Candy Valley Hit the Road.
Great series. Got my friend reading it too. Who's your favorite character? Ethan, actually. Well, that was... I was going to say I don't have a favorite character, and then I remembered the... Ethan. No, Ethan.
I'll be right back. Mateo, try to find a 4th person.
That was some major fucking spoiler warnings. I need to shut my shit up before Matteo heard something he shouldn't.
Does anyone want to play 140?
See, I've gotten so used to just openly discussing Cradle spoilers because I don't think anybody in my audience is actually going to listen to it. It's like 12 books. Like, it's kind of a lot to chew, but I love it. Beast is a favorite thing. I do. Listen to the lady. The lady will tell you. I talk about that book so fucking often. Cradle. I read it slowly because I only listened to it when I was playing Pokemon or driving. And so I would only nibble on the book. A couple hours here, a couple hours there, you know. It would take me a month or 2 to get through a whole book. And that allowed me to just obsess over every scene. And I like it so fucking much.
Meanwhile, I blitzed through it.
Can't do that. It's tempting. Although you had a different... I remember talking about that. Like, you were bored in class. I understood. Like, I'd blitz through it too if I had 8 hours to kill. Fuck.
Yep. I literally had nothing else to do, and I'm just like, well, this is something that I can do offline, and it's gonna kill the time. Might as well.
Ethan and Osriel are far and away my favorite characters. Ethan's this all-knowing mentor character that's always ahead of his generation and super mysterious, but silly at the same time. Osriel's the world-destroying reaper that just...
Hey, Beast, do you want a YouTube video idea?
Hey, Shade. Oh, are you gonna tell me, or am I gonna have to fucking wait?
Okay, I was waiting if you wanted to know. Anyways, so I've been thinking, so you know, like, most people are gonna have max survivors. Like, there's no, like, we have extra superchargers. You could do a video on talking of what other survivors you could supercharge.
Too soon.
That's true, but this is a video in the future.
Well aware. It's just that if there's no set bonuses that do anything, there's just nothing to talk about.
Yeah, that's like the one downside.
If
there's
they
not really
update set bonuses, I will redo my squads videos so fucking fast. Because right now, it's just all about power level. It's the only thing that matters. But if they made Survivor Squads actually mean something with set bonuses,
dude,
there's actually going to be a separate video.
Luna, trap durabilities, constructor loadouts, like, There's so much that could happen.
Range weapon damage might be my default.
Oh.
Like, fuck
Or
a
like-
trap durability. Give me some damage.
No, yeah, you could do a health bonus plus melee weapon.
Imagine having,
bonus.
like, Rescue Trooper Ramirez's bonus in the lead for everything. Imagine launchers doing 50% more. Oh my god, could you imagine the discharger if you had your range weapon bonuses working? Woo!
It's literally fucking insane. I'm telling you, there's hundreds of videos you could do if they fixed it.
Well,
Like,
it'd be one
Fixed
long
what?
video with a lot of configurations, but actually you might be talking about like the intro to your videos would not just include your weapon and your loadout, but your
it would
survivor
include my
squad as
survivor
well.
squads, yes. And then at that rate, they would have to create presets
Yeah.
because there's so many. Like, God, man, oh, chilling. Like that.
Too soon though. None of
That
this
is
is
the
real.
real dream right there. That is a real dream.
I think a lot of people might, because I wouldn't want to change 56 survivors every time I game. I'd probably default to a blend of trap and weapon damage and figure it out from there. But yeah, there's a lot to think about.
If there was presets, I would
AS
change
would
them,
love
but,
these melee bonuses.
Yeah, like a melee with a health bonus. That'd
True.
be
Health with the Paleo Luna would be so fucking solid. Ability
right? Like, you
damage.
could
Imagine a
probably reach,
venture
like, 5
season.
million health.
Imagine venture survivor squads. You lose the superchargers, you lose 15 power levels, but your abilities will do more, so it makes up for it.
Wait, that's such a genius idea. What the fuck?
130 pork chop.
You literally just found a solution to ventures right there.
No, that's definitely not a solution to venture.
That's just
Okay,
hoping.
well, a solution that doesn't require them to actually do what we want. So, like, that's kind of like their solution because they won't do what we want. So, but doing more damage with abilities and having increased stats, like just overall, like that would be nice.
I have a lot of legendary survivors just saved up. It must be like a couple hundred.
Oh yeah, same. If I recycled all my survivors, I'd get like 150,000 manuals, but I refuse to do it just in case, you know? Because that's years of saving survivors. I've been playing for 6 years, and like having hundreds of legendary survivors, especially the amounts that I have, like, oh, it's scary to think about just deleting them.
Wow. All my non-legendary only give me 12k. I don't want to click 200 times, so there's no easy way to check this, but it'd be a lot.
Turn on
Don't
auto
miss
recycle.
It's
click-
not legendary though.
You can set it to legendary.
Really?
I think.
No, you can't.
Perfect.
It's idiot proof.
The highest is epic.
I think it has to be idiot proof. Yeah.
There's only 2 pianos on this map. Ugh.
Yeah, it is idiot proof.
Which makes sense. Same reason you can't mass transfer shinies in Pokemon. There's an advanced setting in Pokemon for mass transferring legendaries and event Pokemon, and they still don't include shinies in that. Which is annoying for me, because I typically get like 60 during an event, and transferring 60 shinies one at a time is a minor inconvenience. I don't know why I'm wasting my day complaining about it. Okay. I'm gonna record a video now. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Oh, I'm gonna misclick and go into my settings, because, okay. Also,
Wait, you
why are
need
you
to-
Greg?
Oh god.
It was
you missed the highlight
last
of
night.
the world.
Last night, Frost brought up the original Greg thing from like 2020, and then
World
he
War
changed his
Greg
name to
won.
Frost, and then it just started spreading.
Okay. Alright. Oh my god. I've been eating chocolate. Dungeons? Can you guys tell them why Dungeons is great? Tickets, gold, decent heroes, Chaos Agent's great. It's fun. Try to look at it as fun. There are genuinely good rewards. Go through all the Dungeons quests and it's like fucking 15,000 gold or something. Or maybe it's 9,000? Or is that cram session? I don't know. How much gold... Here, maybe... I know I'm
City
back,
Zone.
but I answered a question that got me thinking. How much gold is available in the dungeon quests?
I think we
Calculated
looked at
that,
this
right?
before.
Yeah, I figured you might have.
It wasn't at 1,200.
Is it only 1,200? Because I know it's like 20,000 tickets, something like that.
I could at some point try to look at the files for the quest rewards for all the Starlight quest rewards and see what it adds up to.
It'd be kind of interesting. If you're up for it, let me know what it tallies up to, because I tell people, somebody just asked like what's Dungeons good for. One, it's fun. I mean, if you just try to let it be fun and don't worry about the rewards, you'll enjoy it more. But you also do get rewards. And consider this. If you want to go real nerd into it, Archer, you could do the math on how many missions minimum it takes to complete those, and then just add 100 gold times that number, because it might be 1,200 gold in rewards, but you're probably gonna have to run dungeons 10 or 20 times. You're gonna get thousands of gold.
That's nerd stuff. I'm gonna leave to you. I'm just gonna add up numbers. I'm just gonna add up numbers, but I'll do that after I finish with venture stuff. And
I can do it for you, Beast.
all of it.
Thank you. Earns as well. AS, Madio, they're like, bro, this sounds fun.
I like doing stupid shit.
All right, I'm gonna go record. So.
Oh, we know that, Mattia.
Shut up, bitch.
Got him. Today I'm going to be I know it's like immediate in the recording, but could we just do a little better than that? Let's show gameplay in the beginning here, after I show the collection book. Today I'm going to be revisiting the Wraith AR. It's actually available in the military llama set. So these llamas don't come around that often. It's kind of rare. You might not get it from a llama. God fucking damn it. I felt the burp coming too. So she said, wait, what? Today, I'm going to be revisiting the best perks for the Wraith. This weapon is pretty good. It's going to be on my... no. I'm going to show the collection book and then gameplay as soon as I'm done. Today, I'm going to be revisiting the Wraith AR from the military set. This is available in the military llamas. They come around kind of randomly. I'm going to flashbang in a second here, but my timeline in the description of every single video actually shows that we get military llamas sometime during the Christmas season. You can see right about here, it's like one military llama on the 23rd, and then we did get a few in late December, early January. I don't know if that's going to repeat. So we really don't see military llamas much. So if you want this weapon, you are most likely going to have to flux it. It's not that big of a deal because it's a pretty good weapon. I think I've ranked this weapon pretty highly before in like the top 10 list. It's kind of like numbered 7, and that's kind of where this weapon lies. You've probably been seeing in the gameplay on screen that it's pretty good. It is a strong weapon. It will kill the smashers in a okay amount of time. I did try this with Blast in the past, and I recorded plenty of gameplay from it. I'll probably put an indicator on screen somewhere to indicate when I'm showing a Blast in the past build versus Totally Rocking Out, because I wanted to see how well does this weapon stand on its own. Totally Rocking Out can make any weapon good by increasing the crit rating by a ton and making it crit more often and do more damage with Rock and Riff. It's a really good perk for damage, but I wanted to see, is this weapon good without all those bonuses? And the answer is yes. It's not extremely exceptional with Blast in the past. It's more of a tanky build, less focus on damage, of course, but it was killing them okay. And my talking right there probably gave enough time to kill a smasher too, and then you can move on to some... And then you can also see that it's good against crowds. You know, it does enough damage with a crit to basically one-shot an enemy. If you're running Affliction, you don't need a target on that enemy. You can wave through the crowd. It does okay versus takers and mist monsters, etc. It's a solid weapon. With Totally Rocking Out, it's even better. Shockingly. I'm going to make it quick in that note, but it does kill smashers relatively quick. I did have an opportunity where I was able to solo a mini-boss. It was far and away a very... It was by no means a record-breaking mini-boss kill, but it worked. Eating wafers to reactivate my Totally Rockin' Out did increase my crit rating, and I did more damage, and it was really nice to see. It's a strong weapon, but the Wraith itself is a slow firing, kind of high accuracy, high crit chance AR that does really good per bullet damage. What all of that means, if we look at the stats here, ignore the reload, by the way. This is a glitch. It is not a 1-second reload. That's a bug at the time of recording, but this weapon does really good single target damage. Note I'm in kind of a full party here, so these aren't like real numbers, and I do have a loadout buffing the damage, but the base crit chance of these suppressed weapons like the Silent Spectre, the Whisper 45, and the Wraith, the silenced weapons have a base crit chance of 20. Most ARs and most SMGs in the game have a base crit chance of 10. That means you're critting twice as much without a crit rating perk. You are going to want a crit rating perk, and that brings it to a 48% chance to crit instead of the usual 38%, which is really good. That is, as most people can imagine, almost every other shot. Almost every other shot, which is really good. You're critting a ton, you're doing a lot of damage. And that's why you basically have to run a crit build on this. This is a best perks video after all. I like to introduce these weapons and then potentially show you some loadouts. I like to introduce the weapon, show what it's good for, and then maybe a loadout after that, which we will be getting into. But these are the standard perks for the Wraith. And I'm not going to get too... These are the standard perks for the Wraith. You want that crit rating, you want that double crit damage. I'm going to talk about some alternatives, but I want to continue saying that this weapon is pretty accurate. So if you're critting a good amount of time, you're doing good damage per bullet, you can use that first shot accuracy to some effectiveness, but the bloom is kind of a problem. This weapon is slow firing and not accurate, which means most of the times your bullets are just not going to connect. You have to be really close to your enemies. It's not good for spamming a single target, so you kind of have to be careful when you run this. I did sort of make up for that in my triple crit damage video. I'll be talking about that perk option later, of course, but link to that down below if you guys want to see more triple crit damage footage. That is a whole video showcasing a very fun loadout. Not necessarily recommended, but hey, it actually kind of worked. So now that we've gotten all that out of the way, let's talk about why we picked these perks. Obviously, high crit chance, critting, doing more damage is solid. I ran mine water because the mission that I was recording in today was fire. I recommend whatever element matches the season you're on. I'm going to do two things here. I'm going to link my elements video in the description down below where you guys can learn more about all the different elements. And then I'm going to flashbang you one more time here with the yearly timeline full screen. So yeah, on the right hand side of the spreadsheet, it actually shows you what seasons are what. I'm currently recording this in late January. So I have kind of a crazy upload schedule that might not be late January when this video goes up. I'm sorry in advance, but this season has all the different elements. So ideally, if you're trying to make good use of the Wraith, you're going to want one of each element. If that's not available to you, I completely understand it. You can go ahead and you can just run an energy. That'll work for all the different ones. Just know that if you haven't watched that elements video yet, energy does 75% to elemental targets and full damage to normal targets. If you want to do full damage to all the targets in like a nature season, for example, you could just run a fire Wraith, and that would do its normal damage to every single target, which is really good. Then we got fire in this season, all the elements, and then water again in the December holiday time. So the spreadsheet is really good because you are probably not watching this video day one. You are probably watching this in the future. It might have been a year or two, and deciding what season you're on and picking the appropriate element is very crucial. If you're before Canny Valley, you can get away with physical. That's fine. Canny Valley is when elemental targets become a little bit more common, and if you overlevel your Wraith to like 106 and you're still running candy missions, you can probably run physical and be just fine. But once you get to mid and upper twine, you're absolutely going to want to pick the appropriate element. Now, we've talked about the element and the perk options here, but this reload speed, I actually do recommend it. Again, we are not getting a 1 second reload, but it is a faster reload. It's not a super fast reloading weapon, and you are not going to be needing to reload too often. With a 6.43 fire rate, it's not shooting super fast. You can run mag size if you want. If you wanted to run crack shot in the lead, who ups your damage based on every bullet you fire, that's capped at 50. You might want to do mag size, but I wouldn't really recommend that pairing anyway. I think reload is just perfectly fine to reload quickly, get back into the fight, and you're not exactly draining your mag fast anyway, so I don't personally think you need a mag size perk, but that's totally preference. Both are really identical DPS. This is kind of a universal rule in Save the World besides shotguns. Shotguns that reload with shells, you always want mag size because it factors the reload time based on all of the shells you have. So a mag size perk actually reloads about as fast as a reload perk, but then you get more bullets. So not shotguns, but for anything with a magazine, that includes magazine shotguns like the Room Sweeper or the Tiger Jaw, anything with a magazine, reload and mag size are functionally identical. I think reload on average, the DPS is like 4% better. It's not something you're going to notice, and getting back to the fight quickly is preferred typically, but mag size can totally work, especially if you're running Chaos Agent. Again, I don't really recommend that for this build, but maybe considering the slow fire to the weapon, you might have enough time for your grenades to go off cooldown, because if you're running this weapon with a soldier lead, as you probably are, you're going to be needing your war cry, you're going to be needing your minigun, you're going to be needing your grenades, your shockwave, your minigun to reload quicker. So it's kind of a clunky build. You can run mag size and Chaos Agent. I just wanted to cover that, even though I just recommend reload and turning off your brain from there. As for the main perks though, triple crit damage, if you're running Totally Rockin' Out, is Totally Rockin' Out is fine if you just want to crit a bunch. It's not super recommended, but it is fun and it does work. And there is one more consideration for this perk setup. If you wanted to run a crit rating perk down here, crit damage perk on the bottom, if you wanted to run a crit rating perk up here, a crit damage perk on the bottom, and a fire rate perk instead of crit rating, you would actually do more DPS. I personally discovered this really thoroughly in my Pain Train video. I'm going to link that down below where I go a lot more in depth than I will here today, but fire rate is technically higher DPS and crit rating double crit damage on a lot of different weapons, but with this weapon, like I said, with the inaccuracy and the high per bullet damage, I'm not sure if I recommend fire rate. This is not a very spray and pray weapon. It's not an SMG, and using it as such might not feel as good, and that's where I can kind of recommend crit rating double crit damage. You'll get the most out of your bullets if you are just critting more often in this way, if you're just critting for more damage in this way. But if you wanted to do optimal damage, it would be fire rate, crit rating, then crit damage. And that's sort of the best rounded out way to do it. Like I said, though, bloom, accuracy, be careful with that. So now that you got all this sorted out, I guess So the only thing to mention from there is triple damage. A lot of people like to run damage perks on these because they don't like fishing for crits. I totally get you. I understand it. This is the one weapon set, the Wraith, the Sound Spectre, and the Whisper 45. Maybe the Storm King's Onslaught because it has a base chance of like 25% to crit. It has a base crit chance of 25%, but those 4 weapons are usually the only exceptions to that rule where you're already critting half the time. That is totally valid. Fishing for crits isn't really fishing anymore when it's every other bullet, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. If you wanted to run reload and just triple damage, you could. It would work. It would kill the enemies. You could do fire rate double damage, but that's not super recommended. It's not the highest DPS. It won't kill any faster, and I just don't think I recommend that. So the 6th perk. The 6th perk is the only The 6th perk is the only remaining conversation. I recommend Affliction. It is really strong in our current version of the game. It does a ton of damage per tick. You can target multiple enemies, just tap, 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 and Affliction will finish them all off. Affliction can also crit, so if you're already running Totally Rocking Out, you're doing great with Affliction. It's really, really strong. The only filler perks we have here are like 5 headshots in a row, which I don't recommend. Snaring, if you want to slow enemies down, you can. This used to be the best option back in the day when Affliction did no damage whatsoever. That's actually a note that I can add from my previous Wraith video back when I recorded that. Affliction did no damage, and Slowed and Snared was like the superior option, but Slowed and Snared has never been better in my brain. I've always preferred Affliction, just doing more damage right now to multiple targets at the same time. And then these bottom 2 perks are, again, just preference. If you like playing slow, standing up on your base, and not moving much at all, you will get a 55% damage bonus from this, and whatever 17 times 5 is. I don't want to do the math, but it's more than 11 times 5, so whatever. If you want to do more damage versus miss monsters or to everything, and you're willing to stand still for a bit, that's great. I'm a gamer that never sits still. Affliction does wonders. If you can stand still and you can be fine with that, these bottom perks can give you a ton of damage at the cost of mobility, because as soon as you get pushed away, as soon as you get knocked to the side, you lose that bonus and it's completely gone. I much prefer just sticking with Affliction and doing tons of damage from that. So because this video is actually ran a bit longer than I expected, I'm just going to show a quick overview. This is by no means a thorough soldier loadout build guide, but I'll just show you the 2 loadouts I have already been running in this video. So Rescue Trooper in the lead, 50% extra damage. Everybody should have her. Blast in the Past just triples your health. Super solid. Saurian Might gives you a nice little extra damage bonus. Every second you get 1 little bonus from him. Saurian Hide from Prehistoric Iza, she gives you some extra armor. Really standard stuff for Blast in the Past here. Assault Crit Damage. He's going to be our commander in the Totally Rockin' Out perk, so extra support, 75% extra damage is great when you're critting half the time. In fact, for a weapon that crits this much, he should probably be in the lead in the Blast in the Past build, but I just wanted to stick to a standard loadout. Now, Assault Ammo Recovery, super useful. He essentially functions as a mag size perk, because sometimes you shoot the bullet, it does damage, but it just doesn't consume ammo in your mag, so you just shoot longer. And he actually applies to the bullets that you save in your mag, so it's a 24% chance not to consume, but it's realistically a 31.7% mag size increase. It's super useful. And if you're running Blast in the Past, you need coconuts. You have so much health. Coconuts give you a third of your health right away, and you heal for 30 seconds afterward. And with Crossbones Barrett giving you coconuts, he gives you a 16% damage bonus on top of that. You can't not use coconuts if you're running Blast in the Past. Now, for the Totally Rockin' Out, Sledge and Bleed, as mentioned, as I've been talking about, the team perk here gives you a huge crit rating bonus, and it heals you. Battle Beat and Subwoofers, super great. She gives you a nice little damage bonus with Rock and Riff, and it activates the team perk. And then Subwoofers I've been using throughout that gameplay, because you just eat a Subwoofer, activate your team perk immediately, and it's really, really useful. Some people like Fumble in support instead. I think for a weapon like this, it doesn't really work, but yeah, if you just want to kill enemies, have a 7% chance to pick up a Fumble Football, that's fine. I prefer Subwoofers because I can activate it at my leisure. And with Battle Beat, it's also super nice because you're usually getting those kills. And the only reason I'm using Saurian Might is because of a glitched interaction with Battle Beat. Every 1 second he adds that extra damage, and when he adds that extra damage, if you kill an enemy with that bullet, his damage plus your damage counts as 2 kills for battle beat for some reason. I only mention this bug. I usually don't like loadouts based on bugs, but I only mention this because it's been around for years. Really long time. It's just obviously not going anywhere. And if it does get fixed in the future, he's still a good pick. You're not really missing out on anything. But yeah, activating this in less than 10 kills is maybe kind of nice. Maybe kind of nice. Assault ammo recovery and the Rescue Trooper Ramirez were already featured, but I'll give you one alternative. If they do fix Saurian Might, you can always get away with Locked and Reloaded. Skull Ranger Ramirez or Skull Trooper Jonesy, I think is what he's called. The male alternative, same support perk. You just get a 50% damage bonus when you reload. Super nice. And I already mentioned Chaos Agent. So if you're running that mag size perk I mentioned earlier, you can use him in support, and then you can just reload with your grenades or shockwave, and that'll get you going. So there's a very thorough breakdown on the best perks for the Wraith, introducing the weapon, showing how good it is. It's a top 10 AR for sure, maybe in the bottom 5 out of 10 in my opinion, but it's super strong and it's good enough because even the 10th AR in like my top 10 ARs list, link down below I suppose, is still a strong weapon, and you should absolutely not ignore this weapon. If you're looking to have a good time, those are the perks. Those are a couple of loadouts you can use. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you're new. Like the video please, it does help a lot, and I'll see you guys in the next one. A couple of recommended here right at the end. Well, that was a solid fucking video. Hello, I'm out of breath.
Hello.
Why are you out of breath?
Just recorded a good video.
Mattia, you want to know about your invention?
Oh, good.
Oh,
He's
yes.
inventing now.
This is a great discovery of mine.
I'm sure.
So, I was feeling a little hot while
Yeah,
grinding
me
mixers
too.
the other
Jesus
day.
Christ. I don't like how
And-
much I like this.
And
A little crazy, I do.
I didn't like it. So, I was like, I do have a fan, but it's kind of across my room. And I looked at it. I was like, wait, this shit's about the same height as my desk. I was like, maybe it'll just fit under my desk. And now I have a ball fan.
Okay, I was trying to picture why a fan would be in the shape of the ball, but I caught up now. I see what you're talking about.
He went on like a rave about this.
On an unrelated note, we're going to hear about Matteo getting really into kilts soon.
Oh, speaking
Sebastian,
of,
thank you for the
uncle
super
has a
chat. I
kilt, and
appreciate
thought
it.
was cool as fuck.
Not at all, Money Eater. It's no big deal.
You want a clip of Mateo talking about the ball fan? Look in listen in VIB.
Oh,
No.
God.
I got what I needed from that conversation.
Aren't you starting to clip my voice? And I'm starting to get scared, Beast.
Well, if you didn't say so
He
much
has a
stupid
folder
shit,
of
you'd have
my
nothing to be
voice.
scared of.
Man's like touching himself at night.
The
my
Rabbit
voice or
Raider
some
clip
shit.
is also.
Yeah, he
up
took
there.
that out of context, dude. I was running Rabbit Raider and lead because I had a double crit damage.
Clearly, you got
bow,
the hots for Rabbit Raider. I don't know what kind of context
and
I
I
need.
literally killed like a fucking an entire group of enemy with one shot.
Wow. Like the
was
sniper
crazy.
or a bullet?
I think it was just like with a random ass fucking gun.
Wow.
Makes any sniper good.
Yeah, I'll bet. Wait, 6.43. 9910.
That's almost a whole
Is
one.
that the same as the pain train?
There's no way that the Wraith is the same as the Pain Train.
No, it's just
Non-believer.
really similar. Wow. They have super similar stats. Nearly identical fire rate. Nearly identical damage. And it's just better crit and headshot on the Wraith. Wow. So, like, I want to do this math to back up my claims of the fire rate, but, like, I don't think I need to. These weapons are... So, I recorded a clip about fire rate being technically better than crit rating double crit damage. Because it was true for the Wraith, and I really want to make sure that was correct. If I'm wrong, I'll just cut it out of the video. Oh no! I don't know the reload speed on this. AS, what's like the actual reload of this weapon? Damn it. This right here, by the way, is why I always thought the Wraith was kind of shit. Because...
Because of how shit it is.
I said to during the video it's 2.3. Oh, I'm sorry for not reading my chat while recording. Thank you.
Oh my god, I was gonna say 2.3 because I had a weird feeling that it was 2.3. There's no way.
It should be the same. Fire. I'll just do this. This is why I have all the reperk, by the way. Hey, thank you for the ebony space cowgirl. Oh, is that different from space cowgirl? Are you? I don't know why the race is specified now. Thank you for the membership. I appreciate it.
For the longest time, I thought it was Ebony, not Ebony.
Yeah. No.
It's not my fault though.
It probably
like,
was though.
I'm American, so like I think I'm right, you know.
That is. Okay.
Damn it. This is why you do math before recording. I think that 10% higher base crit chance actually does favor crit ready double crit damage. Fuck.
I can just smack. Why am I swinging my pickaxe?
Because you're bad.
Damn it. Well. Shit. My actual first name. Oh! Your first name is Ebony. Well, that's neat. I'm curious the origins of such a name. Well, now I'm annoyed, because that whole section of my video is just fake. Well. This is what happens. Turns out the math for one weapon does not make it universally true for every other weapon. Isn't ebony a kind of wood? Well, I know ebony gives me a certain type of wood.
Okay. Right.
Right.
I'm sorry. With ebony being a porn category, I just couldn't help myself.
Anything's a porn category these days.
These days? Are you new to
Yeah,
the
not
internet?
everyone was as kinky back in the 1940s, Beast.
I think you're wrong.
Okay, let me rephrase that. Not everyone was as kinky and open about it.
Yes.
There we go.
Well, I guess
These
Fire
days.
8 has higher burst damage, but factoring reloads favors Chris. Ah, so muddy. Do you see the kinky experiments the Germans did? Link me.
Okay.
Well,
I'm pretty sure he's talking about like, okay, I'm not gonna get into it because it is.
Oh, you're getting
very...
into it. Sounds like you're getting into it.
Nope.
Yep, the darkest one. It's the darkest kind of wood. I'd figured. The electroshock rifle? No, it's unavailable. Yeah, I think that's one of those things that's like sex and kinks is so taboo in our society, but humans are humans. That didn't change in the last 100 years. Now, there might be new things. You know, I doubt anybody was thinking about cat girls a little while ago, but you know, here we are. Straying further from God every day. The category will always hurt? What do you mean? I guess if your name is also something that is considered a porn category, that gets old really quick, I'm sure. I'm sorry for contributing to that. What are we talking about? Nothing. Just, nothing. I'm going to show the collection book. Today, I'm going to be revisiting... Okay, bye. God is dead. Yeah, no. Are you a minority? That's a weird question. I don't think I like that. Like, because to answer that question unsarcastically, I have to consider everything, every category that defines me to see if there's anything that considered like a minority, and it's just a weird way to think about things. I feel like we're going backwards. I might be a white male, but normal stops there. Anybody? Goodbye. Thanks for hanging out. Does it clap? It's a weird question. Well, I guess even being a white guy considered normal is like just my perspective in the world. I've only ever been a white guy, so somebody else's normal would be a different race. This is a dumb topic. I don't even care. I've not tried Bell World. No. Tree of Light with a hero that buffs stunned enemies. There's a hero that buffs damage to stunned enemies. 180 and 160. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm looking at here, dude. Why are you doing math for the Wraith when I'm staring at a calculator? Like, I know this calculator is technically flawed and that it doesn't care about base damage appropriately, but it's off by like 1,000 DPS. That is comfortably in the margin of error. Comfortably in the margin of error. I got good numbers here. I don't... Technically, there's more Asians in the world than white people, so Asian is normal. Yeah, right? Your hacked box with... Deleted his message. I think that was a typo. Ah, I'd like my Twitch account to be unbanned, please. Your hacked video is so funny. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Should I vouch Dennis Jr.? Go for it. What do you think of the XPR season? I don't care about it. I don't even know what the current season is. Yeah, like it fucked me up when I found out English wasn't like the most popular language. I think the popular languages are like both Mandarin. Most popular languages. There we go. 20 most spoken. We're gonna go with Berlitz.com. What? According to this website, English overtook Mandarin? 1.4 to 1.1. But first language speakers, like Mandarin is the most understood language, I guess. Huh. I'll be honest, I last looked this up like 10 years ago, so I'm not surprised English pulled ahead in that time. With the internet being nearly only English, not surprising. Best way to level up in what? Ventures? If you look up Ventures XP. Stunning Falcon from the Val. I'm so fucking confused, dude. Alright. Apparently there's a hero that buffs damage to stun enemy. This always happens. I mute Discord to focus and then I read chat and get distracted.
Is there?
No, I think he's confusing. I think Dashing Hawk is stunning with his lefty and righty. Lefty and righty damage increase to stun targets. Because he was talking about Tree of Light with the hero that buffs damage to stun targets. And I was like, that doesn't exist. Stunning Falcon is not a thing. Dashing Hawk is. Long as you've lasted around with your girlfriend. I don't remember. Why don't you text your mom and have her remind me? Yeah, only lefty and righty.
You got him good.
Ah, I'm a funny guy. Woo.
That's a pretty good one. Pretty good one.
Bad translation? Yeah, no worries. I understand you. Remember. I don't need to remember anything. That website told me that English is the most spoken, but far from the most first language. But
oh, pianos on this map.
So Mandarin is the most spoken first language, second most popular total. But that fucks me up. That only 1.4 billion speak English. That feels way low. Because almost every American speaks English. Get it? Because some people are really bad at English? Okay.
Yeah, actually, funny enough, I saw a video on like someone like saying how like why haven't like countries made like a universal language, and then it cuts to that guy saying we kind of have, it's English, you fucking idiot, and then it cuts to another person saying actually, and it like corrects his punctuation and shit. Like, even you Americans can't even speak that language.
Dude, that's sick. The paint on the Auto X changes the particle effects to green.
He's telling me
Oh
to
my
look at the
God,
population of
that's so
Asia and
cool.
Africa. I don't care. I'm talking about English as a second language even. I thought we'd spread further than 1.4 billion. See, the more people that know English, the less likely I am to have to learn a new one. So, how many times do I need to ignore the Gyat messages before you grow some self-awareness and realize that I'm not cluing into that kind of humor? Like, I don't...
Dude, the YouTube chat is
Sometimes it can be a little ridiculous.
Can Twitch hurry up already, please?
Get me back on a platform where idiots are less common. Cowgirl, thank you for the $5. I appreciate it. Love Songbow with Tree of Light. Farah in the lead. Oh, so he's talking about the love song. Yeah, that's not a I don't like that combo because the love song takes 10. No, it's only 4 10 seconds, but it's a full draw. I hate that. Fires an arrow that stuns the enemy for 10 seconds and then weapon damage breaks the effect. So are you supposed to use the love song, then switch to Dashing Hawk, but he stuns enemies anyway? Like, I don't know what you're supposed to do with this bonus. Weapon damage breaks the effect. You only get 1 hit. God, I hate this bow. Like, they tried so hard to make it interesting, but it's too much setup, and I don't think anybody uses it. Can we get a video on some loadouts for the Ralphie's? Oh, wow, he just switched to a fucking normal question. Jesus, or normal comment.
I did a video on that weapon.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, there is no loadout necessary. Just, like, there's no loadout video to be made. You use Rabbit Raider or Redline Ramirez, and you're not really using crits with Ralphie's Revenge. So, Redline in the lead, I guess? I don't need to go find her. You're the one making the loadout. You get it. Okay, all right. I'm focused again. I'm focused. Today, I'm going to be revisiting the rate
AR from the military set. This is available in the military llamas. They come around kind of randomly. I'm gonna flashbang in a second here, but my time are from the military set. This is available in the military llamas. They come around.
Might as well drop my picture of a military llama in there. Dude, I've been doing so much talking on this stream, which is, you know, yeah, that's how a stream goes, but there's the donation. Thank you again. I don't know why they're always so slow on the alerts.
Military llamas, they come around kind of randomly. I'm gonna flashbang in a second here, but my timeline in the description of every single video actually shows that we get military llamas sometime during the Christmas season. You can see right about here, it's like 1 military llama on the 23rd, and then we did get a few in late December, early January. I don't know if that's going to repeat. So we really don't see military llamas much, so if you want this weapon, you are most likely going to have to flux it. It's not that big of a deal because it's a pretty good weapon. I think I ranked this weapon pretty highly before in like the top 10 list. It's kind of like numbered 7, and that's kind of military llamas sometime during the Christmas season. You can see right about here, it's like 1 military llama on the 23rd, and then we did get a few in late December, early January. I don't know if that's the Wraith AR from the military set. This is available in the military llamas. They come around kind of randomly. I'm gonna flashbang in a second here, but my timeline in the description of every single video actually shows that we get military llamas sometime during the Christmas season. You can see right about here, it's like 1 military llama.
So now we're moving on to Stunning with the Tree of Light, then Love Song. I don't know. Can you do me Storm King? I will not. So you're stunning with the Tree of Light, then using the Love Song bow. That's a lot of setup. I don't see Chaos Agent. Yeah, you gotta run Crips, then Lab.
Llama on the 23rd, and then we did get a few in late December, early January. I don't know if that's going to repeat. So we really don't see military llamas much. So if you want this weapon, you are most likely going to have to flux it. It's not that big of a deal because it's a pretty good weapon. I think I ranked this weapon pretty highly. We're going to have to flux it. It's not that big of a deal because it's a pretty good weapon. I think I ranked this weapon pretty high.
Okay. Now we actually...
It's not that big of a deal because it's a pretty good weapon. I think I ranked this weapon pretty highly before in like the top 10 list. It's kind of like numbered 7, and that's kind of where this weapon lies. You've probably been seeing in the gameplay on stream that it's pretty good. It is a flux it. It's not that big of a deal because it's a pretty good weapon. I think I ranked this weapon pretty highly before in like the top 10 list. It's kind of top 10 list. It's kind of...
Where did I put it in the top 10 ARs list? If it was number 7, then... Ah, damn it. And I can't even, like, go to my Twitch chat to fucking grab the link. Ah. Ooh, that makes me not want to edit right now. I don't even know how to find this. Yeah, I do. On the best assault rifles in Fortnite Save the World. Their figure is on here because of bias. Doesn't save it. It's eat. Okay. Did Twitch give me ET? No, they haven't even gotten back to me. I just trust that I'll get my account back at some point. Oh. Okay. Oh no, I'm losing my motivation. I don't want to edit right now. Not having Twitch for links is like a huge problem. That actually drives me so crazy. Bob, I don't know. I've made so many weapon videos. Picking out ones that can have any element are just fine. Tons of options. Probably Zaku? Probably. Flame grill video when? You know, funny that you ask that. Like, I couldn't record it right now, Zaku, and I'll probably be ending the stream right after the shop anyway. Yeah, Twitch should be back. Oh, God, I hope by Sunday. It's a death bomb mission anyways. Like, you'd want to wait till good 160s. You might want to do your homework. Like, find a day that I'm streaming where we have a nature 160, you know? But what blockbuster weapon is the best to pick? I think the Silent Spectre. What are the options? Yeah, Silent Spectre for sure. Or the crossbow. Honestly, it's a great weapon. Fix my recordings only come out of one ear and headset. Yeah, record mono. Record mono, or if you're doing stereo, your mic is probably mono and it's just picking your left ear. I think this mic is set to mono, actually. Yep, right here you see one track. Ah! It's one track. Yelling was necessary to illustrate that. Is crossbow good? Yeah, it's actually very strong. You should look at my video on it. You should look at my video. Derek, thank you for the super chat. If you don't motivate yourself to edit right now, I will leak the pics of your... Okay. All right, here's what I'm going to do. You aren't funny, and I'm kind of sick of reading your messages. So I'm going to put 10 minutes on the timer, and if you come back, say something that's not stupid, and I'll read it.
It's not that big of a deal because it's a pretty good weapon. I think I ranked this weapon pretty highly before in like the top 10.
It's just exhausting. Like, I don't mind a silly or even sexual joke, but when it's just like, when there's no nuance to it, there's nothing funny, nobody was talking about that. Some Zoomer TikTok term like Giat doesn't even register as funny to me. Like, it's just, there's nothing there comedically, and it's just annoying because he sent that message like 6 times. Just stop. Like, I don't mind toilet humor. Just be funny about it, you know? What did he do? Nothing. He just asked for pictures of my oiled up Giat, but then, like, wrote the message 6 times.
Because it's a pretty good weapon. I think I ranked this weapon pretty highly before in like the top 10 list. It's kind of like numbered 7, and that's kind of where this weapon lies. You've probably been seeing in the gameplay on stream that it's pretty good. It is a strong weapon. It will kill the smashers in a okay amount of time. I did try this with Blast in the past, and I recorded plenty of gameplay from it. I'll probably put an indicator okay amount of time. I did try this with Blast in the past, and I recorded plenty of gameplay from it. I'll probably put an indicator on.
Okay. Oh yeah, the indicator. Maybe I could just do a lot of setup, because actually, I don't know. I was gonna say, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish this video now, but I might be able to. Let's do totally rocking out at the top left. That's gross. Properties, media. Alpha channel, straight unmatted. Go over here, go over there. Can I just cover up the modifiers? Does it need to be in the middle of the screen? Like, that's not that important, is it? No, we'll just do it like... maybe... you know what? Actually, I'll do this similar to the Bright Core Sunbeam video, where I just kind of threw it on top of the weapon. Sure. And then we can just put the blast in the past. Yeah, like this. Size it to fit. I'll make it slightly smaller because it appears bigger than it is. Sweet. That actually looks really good. And I colored these icons myself. Are you proud of me, Mom? Mom? Did you guys know that the Blast in the Past and Totally Rockin' Out icons are not colored by default? Yeah, I did that myself. Mm-hmm. You know, just kind of what I do.
I did try this with Blast in the Past, and I recorded plenty of gameplay from it. I'll probably put an indicator on screen somewhere to indicate when I'm...
Okay, so this is where I want the gameplay to start. I'd like to cut now. There we go.
Tried this with Blast in the Past, and I recorded plenty of gameplay from it. I'll probably... I did try this with Blast in the Past, and I recorded plenty of gameplay from it. I'll probably time. I did try this with Blast in the Past, and I recorded plenty of gameplay from it. I'll probably put an indicator on screen somewhere to indicate when I'm showing a Blast in the Past build versus Totally Rockin' Out, because I want to see how well does this weapon stand on its own. Totally Rockin' Out can make any weapon good by increasing the crit rating by a ton and making it crit. Put an indicator on screen somewhere to indicate when I'm showing a Blast in the Past build versus Totally Rockin' Out, because I want to see how well does...
I love that. I like that a lot. I can just switch back and forth. That's really convenient.
Because I want to see how well does this weapon stand on its own. Totally Rockin' Out can make any weapon good by increasing the crit rating.
Maybe we can just take a screenshot of the perk. Oh, perfect. Stays highlighted. Look at that. Maybe make it perfect. That's not what I wanted. This is pointless. I can crop this in GIMP and be happy, but no, I'm gonna do it the stubborn way. Off by 1 pixel. Off by 1 pixel. When was I saving the pictures? I don't know. Well, I accidentally opened GIMP and now I need it. Look at Vegas and using Premiere hurts your eyes. Okay. Can't help you there. Hey, nobody said this stream was gonna be easy on your eyes. All right. Now I can put this on the screen somewhere. That's really small. Damn it. Let's size about center.
Rating by a ton and making it crit more often and do more damage by increasing the crit rating by a ton and making it crit can make any weapon good by increasing the crit rating by a ton and by increasing the crit rating by a ton and making it crit more often and do more damage with rock and riff. It's a really good to make any weapon good by increasing the crit rating by a ton and making it crit more.
That's actually okay. If the gameplay just stopped, I can.
By increasing the crit rating by a ton and making it crit more often and do more damage with rock and riff. It's a really good perk for damage, but
I could just fade this out as I get back to
more
gameplay.
damage with rock and riff. It's a really good perk for damage, but I wanted to see, is this weapon good without all those bonuses? And the answer is yes. It's not extremely exceptional with Blast in the Past. It's more of a tanky build, less focus on damage, of course, but it was killing them okay. And my talking right there probably gave enough time to kill a Smasher too.
Let's find a smasher. Dun, 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 dun. You know what? I should just do this. Yeah. Totally rocking out can be up here. Blast in the past can be down here. Perfect. This is just called organizing. Although these on the same track actually makes things easy. And drag in the indicator. Stretch it out. Very cool. How do you pronounce totally rocking out? I pronounce it like Tro. No, I don't. No, I call it totally rocking out every time.
But it was killing them okay. And my talking right there probably gave enough time to kill Smasher too. And then you can move on to some. And then you can also see that it's good against crowds. You know, it does enough damage to the crit to there too. And then you can move on to some. And then you can also it does enough damage to the crit to basically one-shot an enemy. If you're running affliction, you don't need to target an enemy. You can wave through the crowd. There probably gave enough time to kill Smasher too. And then you can also see that it's good against crowds. You know, it does enough damage to the crit to basically one-shot. Ton and making it crit more often and do more damage with Rock and Riff. It's a really good perk for damage, but I wanted to see.
Let's do this.
Good perk for damage, but I wanted to see, is this weapon good without all those bonuses? And
Yeah, let's show Smasher clip here. Okay.
And do more damage with Rock and Riff. It's a really good perk for damage, but I wanted to see, is this weapon good without all those bonuses? And the answer is yes. It's not extremely acceptable.
Let's cut this before the cut. Then blend it in. Yeah, there we go.
Weapon good by increasing the crit rating by a ton and making it crit more often and do more damage with Rock and Riff. It's a really good perk for damage, but I wanted to see, is this weapon good without all those bonuses? And the answer is yes. It's not
There we go.
I wanted to see, is this weapon good without all those bonuses? And the answer is yes. It's not extremely exceptional with Blast in the Past. It's more of a tanky build, less focus on damage, of course, but it was killing them okay. And it might.
All right. There we go. All right.
Tanky build, less focus on damage, of course, but it was killing them okay. And my talking right there probably gave enough time to kill Smasher too. And then you can also see that it's good against crowds. You know, I want to see how well does this weapon stand on its own. Totally rocking out can make any weapon good by increasing the crit rating by a ton and making it crit more often and do more damage with Rock and Riff. It's a really good perk for damage, but I wanted to see, is this weapon good without all those bonuses? And the answer is yes. It's not extremely exceptional with Blast in the Past. It's more of a tanky build, less focus on damage, of course, but it was killing them okay. And my talking right there probably gave enough time to kill Smasher too. And then you can also see that it's good against crowds. You know, it does enough damage with the crit to basically one-shot an enemy. If you're running affliction, you don't need to target on it. I want to see how well does this weapon stand on its own. Totally rocking out can make any focus on damage. My talking right there probably gave enough time to kill Smasher too.
All right, so let's kill this crowd here and then just move on to the next clip. Reload. On the second event, you sold the mini boss. Yes, somewhere. Okay. All right. All right. I'm so productive. I'm actually getting work done. Look at me.
It does enough damage with the crit to basically one-shot an enemy. If you're running affliction, you don't need to target on that enemy. You can wave through the crowd. It does okay versus takers and miss monsters, etc. It's a solid weapon. With totally rocking out, it's even better. Shockingly, I'm gonna make it quick. With totally rocking out, it's even better. Shockingly, I'm gonna make it quick in that note, but it does kill Smash.
All right. Oh, this is where I died. I can just kill that. This footage wasn't good. Fade it in just like this. Grab this over here, drag that out, drag this in, there we are, okay.
Monsters, etc. It's a solid weapon. With totally rocking out, it's even better. Shockingly, I'm gonna make it quick in that note, but it does kill smashers relatively quick. I did have an opportunity where I was able to solo a May boss.
Perfect, man. I really spoke with enough time to just show everything I wanted to. This is great. Oh my god, I queued up all the footage I just got. I feel like kind of an idiot that I spent a lot of my best perks videos in the past talking, then recording. But now that I actually have the gameplay that I'm referring to, this is great. Best weapons for totally rocking out. If you look at my best weapons video, you'll get all the same suggestions. Pretty much every weapon is improved with totally rocking out. I don't know that most or many weapons are even better or worse with totally rocking out. I think any weapon that can have crits. Not every weapon can have a crit build, but any weapon that can have crits is just better.
I did have an opportunity where I was able to solo a May boss. It does kill smashers relatively quick. I did have an opportunity where I was able to solo a May boss. It was far and away it was by no means a record-breaking mini boss kill, but it worked. Eating wafers to re-up boss. It was far and away a very but it worked. Eating solo a May boss. It was by no means a record-breaking mini boss kill, but it worked. Eating wafers to re-up. Eating wafers to re-up. Eating wafers to reactivate my totally rocking out. Did increase my crit rating, and I did more damage. Eating wafers to re-up. Eating wafers to re-up. Eating wafers to reactivate. It was nice to see it's a strong weapon boss kill, but it worked. Eating wafers to reactivate my totally rocking out. Did increase my crit rating, and I did more damage, and it was really nice to see it's a strong weapon, but the wraith itself is a slow-firing, kind of high accuracy, high crit chance AR that does really good per bullet damage. What all of that means, if we look at the stats here, ignore the reload, by the way, this is a glitch, it is not a 1 second reload. What all of that means, if we look at the stats here, ignore the reload, by the way, this is a glitch, it is not a 1 second reload, that's a bug at the time of recording, but this weapon does really good single target damage. Note I'm in kind of a full party here, so these aren't like real numbers, and I do have a loadout buffing the damage, but the base crit chance of these suppressed weapons, like the Silent Spectre, the Whisper 45, and the Wraith, these silence weapons have a what all of that means, if we look at the stats here, ignore the reload, by the way, this is a glitch, it is not a 1 second reload, that's a bug at the time of recording, but this weapon, what all of that means, if we look at the stats here, ignore the
Man, I love that, by the way. This is like just me evolving as a content creator. This is more efficient gameplay, recording in advance, better editing with the fact that, like, I have the totally rocking out symbol. I know you guys can't see full screen, but, like, I have the totally rocking out symbol on screen and blast in the past, so at a very quick glance, you can just easily see what team perk I'm using. That is seamless. That is seamless. Oh my god. Big stretch.
bullet damage. What all of that means, if we look at the stats here, ignore the reload, by the way, this is a glitch, it is not a 1 second reload, that's a bug at the time of recording, but this weapon does really good single target. The reload, by the way, this is a glitch, it is not a 1 second.
I'll put 2.3.
Not a 1 second reload, that's a bug at the time of recording, but this weapon does really good single target damage. Note I'm in kind of a full party here, so these aren't like real numbers, and I do have a loadout buffing the damage, but the base recording, but this weapon does really good single target damage. Note I'm in kind of a full party here.
You know what? I could just give this text its own track. I'll just marry this to literally here. Let's just go all the way to here. Let's just do this, this, and this, and group it there. Anytime I ever mention this weapon and show it on screen, it's gonna have the 2.3 right there. I'll move this all out of the way by default. That's so funny. I might have to cut it away for certain moments, but I don't know if I can still move it around though. That's funny.
And I did more damage, and it was really nice to see it's a strong weapon, but the Wraith itself is a...
His voice chat quiet. You guys want to just like listen to me edit? Is that better?
Also, your on-screen chat died. It hasn't updated in like 20 minutes.
My stream chat?
Your on-screen chat.
Oh yeah, that's fucking YouTube and Streamlabs just having a great time.
kind of high accuracy. accuracy.
Yay, I no longer have to listen to Archer complain about ventures.
What all of that means,
What?
look at the stats here. Ignore the reload, by the way. This is a glitch. It is not a
That
one-second reload.
was
That's
pretty
about the
much
time of
you
recording,
for the
but this weapon
entire
does really
time.
good
You
single
were
target damage.
talking
Not
about
even kind of a full party here, so these aren't like
ventures.
real numbers.
It was
I have
like
a loadout buffing the damage, but the
occasionally.
base crit chance of these suppressed
It
hits
was
is damage. Not even
it
kind of a
was
full party here, so these-
occasionally, but anytime you spoke, it was about ventures. And
Hey,
just, like,
I signed up for you
about
guys
any-
silently listening to me edit. This is too much chatter.
Aura started.
Yeah, Aura, don't be trying to entertain yourself.
Oh, I'm sorry. You unmuted.
That was a mistake.
Maybe I need to go to an industrial.
This is like the equivalent of watching a friend do their homework.
bullet damage. What all of that means, if we look at the stats here. Ignore the reload, by the way. This is a glitch. It is not a 1-second reload. That's
Oh,
about the time of
beast.
recording,
Let
but
me tell
this
you
weapon
about the
does-
wonderful Xenon bug.
Yeah, why don't you fucking do that? Let's hear it.
Reload, fire rate, headshot
Wow.
damage, damage to afflicted, and causes affliction.
Oh, that's amazing. Does that edit my video fast? That's a good Xenon bow. I didn't get a single one last season. Fucking bullshit. Splitting audio has been revolutionary for editing. Rip anybody who lived pre-audio splitting. I don't even know what that means, but yes, it's nice. Missing on the ear splitter, you guys. Does the same thing as round pound with better damage. Okay. Instead of watching them do homework, why not help with the homework so they're done faster? That's true. Why don't Archer and Aura just throw in every idea they have for my edit and make my hands move quicker?
damage. What all of that
Just
means,
get
if we look at
remote
the stats here.
access
Ignore the
and
reload,
just
by
start
the way. This is a
editing
glitch. It is
for
not a
you.
1-second reload. That's a bug at the time of recording, but this weapon does really good single target damage. Not even kind of a full party here, so these aren't like real numbers. And I do have a loadout buffing the damage, but the base crit chance of these suppressed weapons, like the Sound Spectre, the Whisper 45,
Actually,
and
find
the
it
Wraith,
shocking
weapons
how
with a base
much
crit
I
chance of
like
20.
editing.
You like editing?
Whenever I edit for my little highlight videos, I find it satisfying whenever I just put it together and I'm like, it was nicely. I like it. It's fun.
It can be pretty therapeutic if you're looking for something straightforward.
Sound Spectre, the Whisper 45. Whisper 45.
I am
Whisper
making
45, and the
thumbnails
Wraith.
though.
The Sound Wraith.
Why don't they use Warcry to help you do this faster, right? Fucking
Yeah.
jerk. Ah, see, this is happening again. I want to go and get the links for my videos, but I don't want to type on Twitch, or I can't type on Twitch. What if I got unbanned just now and I can go use my chat? Damn it.
Yeah, I would have saw the streamer ban alert that you got unbanned.
Oh, so I don't even need to be checking, huh?
Yeah, the streamer bans account detects unbans too. So.
Yeah, it added me when it said that, so I was like, oh, great, look at me.
I forgot that it does that. I think it just like looks at your connected Twitch account, Twitter account on your profile.
I don't even know how they might just do like
They track. They track after once you hit partner, they just start tracking you.
oh, very cool. I'm arbitrarily important now.
Congratulations.
Yeah. It's always my dream to be worth tracking. Oh god, there are certain things about editing, like having to go and grab footage like this, that just shuts my brain down. Like there's
Yeah,
just
everyone-
something about having to stop and grab a video link where the audio track's no longer moving that I just lose my focus.
Everyone who got banned in the Twitch chat because of the hacker, you'll get unbanned. They'll probably just revert these channel back to like a previous state from a few days ago or something.
I'm also prepared to manually do it. Shouldn't be necessary.
Oh, hell.
I hear you, but I'm just prepared for everything. So you'll get unbanned. That's the point. Oh, I guess I did make a Spectre video.
It's like I do simple editing, so I haven't really like moved audio tracks or that. I'm literally just putting scenes together and then that's it.
I record my audio tracks separate of the video, and I just sync them with like a clap sync.
Oh.
Oh.
It's like I like editing, but I haven't done anything more than just slap clips together.
I like the feeling of making something.
Sound Spectre, the Whisper.
That's what I like. It's gotten... You know, I don't know. When you make a career out of it, there are absolutely videos on my channel that were not made for fun. But at the core of it all, I do enjoy this process. That's the part that I hate right now, is tracking down my videos and their descriptions, or not their videos and their thumbnails. Right now, I'm just searching my entire computer. I'm just going into the search bar, typing in whisper and throwing in a fucking picture. Like, I hate this part. 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 But watching the video flow on, like, I'm really, really happy. I'm really proud, actually, of the potshot video that went live today. It's a known weapon. Everybody knows the best perks for it. I don't expect the view count to blow up right away. I expect it to do steadily well for the next forever, but... So it's not going to be like a standout immediate success. I don't believe it's not already, but I'm really happy with how that cut together, and I like being happy about something I did. Like the gameplay and the footage, it just got really well made. I'm stoked about that video. And it's fun to do that. How do you feel as the best Save the World Fortnite creator? It's where I should be. Yep. I always think those comments are really awkward when, like, Maddio's in the call, for example. It's like, oof, don't be...
I'm the best Save the World YouTuber. I haven't uploaded in like 6 months.
Yep. Archer hasn't made a bad video in 6 months.
Yeah.
I can't say the same. That's great, Bunny Eater, and that's what I'm hoping for. Like, it's true, but also completely false and sort of stupid to say that everybody already knows the perks of the pot shot, because yes, it's true, it's a popular weapon, it's kind of a known thing. Almost everybody has already got their perks already. But there are people like Bunny Eater who are setting up a new pot shot. You know, there's new players setting up a new pot shot every day, and not having a good updated video on that subject is solved now. Took me maybe a year or two longer to update that video than it should have, but the new pot shot best perks is up, so feeling good.
Oh, there we go, finally.
Feeling good.
People who have me added, I'm doing a 108 Atlas Adventures right now. I just finished a quest, so I want to complete this mission.
I'd love to hear it, Daniel.
Join me if you have me added.
AS is being super weird about his age now, and I'm so intrigued. Apparently he's an adult, doesn't have a computer, not old, not young, and I'm just like, that is stuck in my head, because it's like...
Wait, AS?
Yeah. I just like, what adult doesn't have a... Do you have a reason why you don't have a computer? Is it financial? Can we buy you one?
Yeah.
I have never...
I thought you have like a laptop at least.
No! He does everything on a fucking phone. I don't need... that pisses me off.
That's a lie right there.
That pisses me off. There's nothing you're doing on a phone that wouldn't be significantly faster on a computer. Significantly. I cannot fathom, as I sit here in front of 5 monitors, how you could squint at a screen. Oh, you do the important stuff on a tablet. See, that makes some sense. The tablet gives you a larger workspace. That actually makes a little bit of sense. But you still got to put a keyboard on that laptop. If you get a keyboard for your laptop, that's a laptop at home. If you get a keyboard for your tablet, that's like, you know, we have a laptop at home kind of thing.
I mean, you can put like iPads and stuff. You can put a keyboard on them, and they basically become laptops.
That's what I'm joking about. Like
That's what I do with my school iPad.
I actually type fast with my pointer fingers. Yeah, no, you don't. No,
That's crazy. I would have thought you had like a Bluetooth keyboard or something.
with enough practice, you will be significantly faster on a keyboard. If you use your keyboard, we're looking at 10 fingers. I don't know what you got. Maybe there's an injury. If you're down to 4 fingers, you've got twice as many input makers on your hands. Less track speed. Don't nuh-uh me. Don't nuh-uh me. This is not an opinion. It is a known fucking... The world has all figured out that keyboards, physical, are faster than a mobile. You can't type faster on mobile. There's no fucking way.
My brother is still astonished that I use my fingers to type instead of typing it, like, actually typing. I just click one at a time.
I didn't see the element of this mission.
Seriously, I've tried type normally. I'm like 150 words per minute with my pointer finger. 150 words per minute with your pointer fingers? That's fucking crazy.
Sounds like my aunt. My aunt used to be crazy on the BlackBerry.
Well, I mean, obviously he gets a lot of work done on his phone, but I just cannot fathom that it's more efficient for you to stay on mobile. I couldn't fathom. However much practice you put into getting 150 words per minute on your phone would have been better spent on a keyboard. You have a lucky partner. Ah! Although AS has shied away from every sexual topic, I imagine he's asexual. That's what I think. The lady introduced me to this concept where she pictures people that just like don't have bodies under their clothes. Like there's 0% sexual energy from like teachers and shit. Yeah, some people hunt and peck on keyboards.
You get into the keyboard game, and you start getting annoying people who are like crazy about keyboards.
Interesting, AS. Is it true you were hacked? No, it's fake news.
I tell people I use a Razer keyboard, and they're like, "Ew!" It's like, dude, I don't care. I think it's the job done.
The keyboard.
I did not know AS47 had videos. I think he likes Save the World Melees.
Probably.
Just a hunch.
He has 39 videos that have amassed 838 views. He's got a music playlist. So secretive. That's a lot like Akova in our server. I have had the pleasure of meeting him face to face. Akova is like ultra private. Just everything is, you know, username fuck you kind of stuff. Just even Akova, I know his name and it is nothing. Just, you know, it's based just a random word he made. I love it. Anyway, okay, whatever. All right, AS doesn't want to improve his equipment. He doesn't think he needs it. That's now my problem. Whatever.
Weapons like the Sound Spectre, the Whisper 45, and the Wraith, these silence weapons have a base crit chance of 20. Most ARs and most SMGs in the game have a base crit chance of 10. That means you're critting twice most ARs and most...
Dude, this is just a YouTuber right here. As soon as I make my point, looking at the camera, talking about the having a high base crit chance, I realize that we've gone almost 20 seconds now without gameplay, and I'm not really specifically saying anything right now, so this is where I can just cut in some random footage. Doesn't need to be related to anything. Maybe I can just cut back to that mini boss clip, back it up a second, and just let it continue. Get the toy rocking out track. Is it up here? I suppose I could have put that on the same. I'll just do it up here. Keep it. There you go. Should I spend $700 on custom Glorious keyboard? If you do, use my referral link. Just do exclamation point Glorious. I'm typing on a $400 keyboard. I'm not gonna fuck around. Glorious keyboards are good. They're great. A $700 keyboard is not 7 times better than a $100 keyboard. If you really like the customization, here, check this shit out. If you like the idea of having a stainless steel keyboard that'll break your foot if you drop it and looks really beautiful that you can assemble yourself for $400, fucking go crazy, man. Use my code. I'll take 10%, but it's just, it's a lot of money. That's why I don't plug it. I'm technically a Glorious partner. I got that code that'll give me 10% of your purchase. It does not discount anything for you. And I like the products. I've been using a glorious Model O minus forever. Love the mouse. Keyboard, it's good. I don't know. It's an enthusiast keyboard. It's a project where you can set your own keycaps and make it the way you like it, and that's cool. But it's expensive. It's expensive. Love your keyboard. It looks good, right? 10% of $700 is $100. Almost. Like, it looks super cool, right? I'm stoked about this keyboard. It looks amazing. But they sent it to me for free, so I get to love it without any monetary attachment. So, I would never have purchased a keyboard like this. You know. My bad, $70. Yeah, I wasn't gonna say it. You get to say it.
Most ARs and most SMGs in the game have a base crit chance of 10. That means you're critting twice as much without a crit rating perk. You are going to want a crit rating perk, and that brings it to a 48% chance to crit instead of the usual 38%, which is really good. That is, as most people can imagine, almost every other shot. Almost every other shot, which is really, really good. You're critting a ton, you're doing a lot of damage, and that's why you basically have to run a crit build on this. This is a best perks video after all. I like to introduce these weapons, and critting a ton, you're doing a lot of damage, and that's why you basically have to run a crit build on this. This is a best perks video. Almost every other shot, which is really, really good. You're critting a ton, you're doing a lot of damage, and that's why you basically have to run a crit build on this. This is a best perks video after all. Critting a ton, you're doing a lot of damage.
It's weird. I'm not used to soloing missions. I haven't done this in a
I like
while.
to introduce these weapons and then potentially show you some loadouts. I like to show you the
Yeah, I should have repaired
This is a best
this. Oh, I really should have repaired this. This is a nature mission.
basically have to run a crit build on this. This is a best perks video after all. I like to introduce these weapons and then potentially show you some loadouts. I like to show you I like to introduce the weapon, show what it's good for, and then maybe a loadout after that, which we will be getting into. But these are I like to introduce the weapon, show what it's good for, and then maybe a loadout after that, which we will be getting into. But these are the standard perks for the Wraith, and potentially show you some loadouts. After all, I like to introduce these weapons and which we will be getting into. But these are the best perks video after all. I like to introduce the weapon, show what it's good for, and then maybe a loadout after that, which we will be getting into. But these are the standard perks for the Wraith, and I'm not gonna get too standard. And these are the standard perks for the Wraith. You want that crit and you want that double crit damage. I'm gonna talk about some alternatives. You want that crit and you want that double crit damage. I'm gonna talk about some alternatives, but I want to continue saying that this actually to some effectiveness, but the bloom are the standard perks for the Wraith. You want that crit and you want that double crit damage. I'm gonna talk about some chance of these suppressed weapons like the Sound Spectre, the Whisper 45, and this weapon does really good single target damage. Note I'm in kind of a full party here, so these aren't like real numbers, and I do have a loadout buffing the damage, but the base crit chance of these suppressed weapons like the Sound Spectre,
Okay. Are you a full-time streamer? Sure. Streamer is always funny because I make YouTube videos and it's not the only thing I do, but sure. Fuck. Mark, if you know what my Minecraft skin looks like, you know how to get it. I think you can just look up X Mista Beast X and the skin's probably on some site.
basically have to run a crit build on this. This is a best perks video after all. I like to introduce the weapon, show what it's good for.
It's not what you think it is.
But these are the standard perks for the Wraith. You want that crit?
What do you mean?
When I saw your Minecraft skin first, I was like, what the hell is this? And then I realized, like a painting.
Standard perks for the Wraith. You want that crit? You want that double.
It's redstone day and night.
Double crit damage. I'm going to talk about some alternatives, but I want to continue saying that this weapon is pretty accurate. So if you're critting a good amount of time, you're doing the damage per bullet, you can use that first shot accuracy to some effectiveness, but the bullet...
I'm trying to kill Promos right now.
Redstone day and night. Get it? It's a pun.
I ain't got the brain power to process that right now.
So, the skin looks like day on the front with a redstone dust and night on the back. Or you know what?
Is the top of the head a daylight sensor too?
Alright. I'm pulling this shit up.
He's opening Minecraft
Do you
just to show
mean
us.
Mr. Beast? I do not. Why does this website show a Minecraft toy? Are they really like they'll just take anybody's skin and put it on the?
Are you what? You should use NameMC. NameMC.net.com. It's way better.
What a fucking nerd.
It's super simple too. Like no ads, nothing. It's just like basic.
This is gonna make me late for shop. This dumbass topic.
Huh? What topics?
What? There we go. Yeah. So look, my skin is Minecraft day, or redstone day and night. Day and night.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good stuff, huh?
I've had the same Minecraft skin for like 8 years at this point.
Yes, me too. There are kids playing Minecraft today that were born after I picked my skin. That's fucking crazy. I've always liked just sticking with something like that, you know? It was kind of exhausting and pointless and unrewarding for me to change my skin all the time. And I just found
Oh my god.
something I really like and went for it.
The item shop.
What happened?
The chicken from Family Guy.
Uh-huh.
He's a skin.
So why is it not showing up on the site as new?
But it just got decrypted.
The site's bullshit. So now, it normally is actually $800, but for some reason it's $400 off. That's like deceptive. Glorious would be like, oh hey, we're saving you $400 on this insane keyboard. Why is Raiden still at the top if the Family Guy chicken is... Oh my lord.
I have to. What the fuck?
I love that with all the leaks and how close attention you guys pay to this game, this can just be private until it's out. That's cool. That's gonna be a popular skin. Okay. A couple of V-Buck missions too. 4J Dev Steve is my go-to. I don't know what that is. Oh, Art Deco llamas. Very cool.
Oh, the default Steve from the Legacy console editions.
What a great day. 70 V-Bucks, Art Deco llamas. Sunsetters in the weekly shop. Well, still can't really show anything in Ventures. Actually, it's really...
I can join you.
Oh, wow.
I got a minute left in this mission. I'll join you.
I'll take it, but it feels pointless. Like, I'm actually gonna do Ventures last. You can join. I'm just gonna show it last in the video because nobody's legitimately running those missions anyway. So,
I mean, we're 48 hours into the season. People can be
I'm sorry.
legitimately.
99% of people are not running those missions legitimately anyway. Wow. Wow. Wow, the 100 zone has so much stuff, even though it's not that great of stuff. Stupid music, shit needs to leave, all caps. Yeah, I don't like when you're scrolling through the item shop, it glitches up. It's like you're technically switching categories and it's like it's trying to help you, but it is not smooth and it's very confused. Sorry, chat. I was ranting about the item shop for the millionth time for no real purpose. I'm just gonna stop myself there. Complaining is so easy. It comes so naturally. The month is still in the item shop. The month. Yeah, is weekend being renamed to the month?
He actually leaves next month. You only got like 30. You only got like 28 days to get him. And he'll come back later because they're gonna put the festival pass stuff in the item shop too, so he will come back.
Was he just like cheap for Epic?
No, the reason why he's in the item shop is because he's also in the festival pass.
Ah.
He is the artist of this festival season's pass. So whenever the next season of Fortnite Festival starts, it'll be the same thing but a different artist.
You know what I found out that like kind of fucked me up? Marshmallow is not a person.
What do you mean? He is a person. Well, it's a
right. So
character.
One guy makes the music, but so many people wear that hat. It's actually like It's basically like an industry plant. And I did not realize that until some YouTuber spelled it out. That's why, like, Marshmallow was suddenly really good at Fortnite when he played with Ninja. Marshmallow makes... I think the music is mostly the one guy. But pretty much everything else Marshmallow does is fabricated. Or, like, it's different people doing it. It's really interesting. Watch a video on it? Marshmallow and the... Yeah, I think we watched the same video. Like, he's a brand. It's crazy weird. But, like, nobody cares. And it's interesting how Marshmallow's, like... insanely popular music, but you've probably... most people probably haven't heard of it. Because it's super generic. It just sort of appeals to everybody and nobody at the same time.
It's Kmart music, that's what I call it. Mateo hates that I call it that.
I've heard that. I've actually never heard the song. I've heard more about his music than the actual songs. It's just like generically good. And the guy who apparently is the Marshmallow music didn't do so hot on his own. And then he puts a bucket on his head and suddenly he's selling records.
New skin is in VIP, the PNG of it.
Okay.
Archer, do you know how long Ryan's gonna be in the shop?
No idea.
They're plugging them hard. I hate it when they have like yesterday's new skin at the front of the shop. Like, come on. Hey, you just offended the only Marshmallow fan. Oh, I'm sorry. No way, bro. Just give me a whole new view of the world. Right? It's fucking crazy, right? Patrick CC. What's the best weapon to save the world? My most popular video kind of covers that. Although the plasmatic discharger didn't exist when I recorded that. Everything else about that video is true, though. I guess the sliceable didn't exist either, but anyway. No, man, Marshmallow's great. S'mores. Yeah, s'mores. That was the wrong screen, by the way. I didn't mean to give you guys a full view of my stretch, but you're welcome either way. Oh, right. Okay. We got V-Bucks, 2 V-Buck missions. The mini-boss season kicks off in the 48 zone in Canny Valley, and then the other one is in the 52 zone in Canny Valley. So, pretty easy to run missions in my opinion. There's also a brand new chicken skin in BR, which is awesome. We got Art Deco llamas. We're going to talk about these, then the BR shop, then the missions. So, Art Deco llamas, yeah. I'm not going to buy them up here because I've got pretty much everything I need from Art Deco, and we've been seeing a lot of Art Deco llamas, so I'm going to go a little quick here. Noir is what you can get from that, the heroes and the weapons. He extends your lefty and righty by 10 seconds. Kind of a nice hero. I run him in my lefty and ready builds. A lot of you guys are probably running Carbide in dungeons right now. He is excellent in support. Highly recommend it. Gumshoe, she buffs your ability damages. All right, so we're looking at like Teddy and Shock Tower are fragment abilities. You don't even need a fragment to buff them. And yeah, sorry, it took a second to load the automatic track that I have to say. I've explained her perk like 400 times on this channel. She gives you a 30% buff to Teddy and Shock Tower. That's basically it. Floor Flusher, super strong AR, brush off, really good single target shotgun. The Big Shot, really good multi-target shotgun. The Sodbuster, excellent launcher. I have been reworking my top 10 list in Fortnite Save the World. Sodbuster's on it. Very good weapon. Actually, so is the Floor Flusher and the Big Shot, actually. Really good weapons in this set. So melees are all very good. I kind of gloss over that, but open up your Deco Llamas, you know, you only need to open 4 of them to see what you got. X-ray tickets aren't money anymore, so yeah, you might get lucky. Comment down below if you guys get anything good. All right, let's go to BR real quick here, talk about what's going on. What's going on with BR? So in the shop, we got for some reason, Metal Gear Solid here is just getting the front row seat, even though we got some new stuff right down here. Yeah, the giant chicken from Family Guy is now in the BR shop. If you guys want to pick up this hugely popular character, feel free to use code Mista at your checkout. I'll get 5% of your purchase in real life dollars. That's super funny, by the way. And I really do appreciate it. No further cost to you guys. It's a great way to support me for free. This is an awesome set. It's not my style, but I can totally respect that this is going to be a very, very popular thing in BR. So yeah, if you ever wanted to shoot a giant chicken in the head, then hope your enemies are running this skin. Tons of music. We just got 10 new songs yesterday, so if you guys are looking to spice up your catalog, you can go for it. But I don't know, man. 500 V-Bucks each is kind of insane, not gonna lie. Quick thank you to everybody who's using my code, by the way. Cute cat, by the way. I don't think I appreciated the cat as much last time because I was telling the story about how I got hacked. On that note, if you guys do want to hear that story, yesterday's daily is a really good one to watch because I told a whole story about how I was hacked, like, at the lady's house doing what you'd expect me to be doing. It was kind of a whole thing, and there's more to it than that. It was really, really interesting. I have not recovered my Twitch yet, but live on YouTube today, chilling, making some videos, new stuff coming out. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. But yeah, have something to eat. I will. We're ordering pizza today. It's gonna be awesome. I did read this just before I recorded, but suffice it to say, he lost his TF2 figure in South Korea, and this was the last thing photographed, but nothing too interesting happened afterwards. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sure you can make a new one. I'm sure you can get another one going there. Is that whose hand is this? Is that your hand? It's upside down. Either way, I'm sorry you lost it, but I'm sure it'll be okay. I'm sure it'll be okay. Also, this is like, I don't like how much I like that. The crazy eyes. This is scary. I don't need that. Also, cute animal, but this is a creator codes channel. We do have a pets and cutes animals section. If you want to go ahead and put your pets and cutes animals in that section, you can. But the creator codes channel, you do have to actually have a creator code attached to it. Just letting you know. All right. Let's go to missions. So I do have Archer in here to show all the way to the 140 zones in Ventures, and I usually start with Ventures, but very few people can queue Ventures all the way to the high end right now, so we're gonna go and do Ventures last, starting off in Twine. Yeah, starting off in Twine. So we're going to be going all the way to the 94 zone to show off the healing pad. That will heal you if you put it on the ground. It's actually pretty cool. And there are a ton of items in the 100 zone. If we go to Twine real quick here, look at this. All these different weapons. None of them are exceptionally strong, so I'm not really going to point out any of them, but some okay stuff there if you guys want to just scoop up a bunch of things that you can recycle for manuals, weapon designs, whatever. Maybe it's a good day for it. Legendary Survivor number 1 out of 2 is in the 108 4-player. Then we got Sergeant Jonesy. He gives you a 5-second extension to your minigun in support. 20 seconds in the lead. There are certain Venture season where he's really good in the lead. That's not this season, but in every minigun loadout you ever run, you want him in support because 5 extra seconds might not sound like a lot, but the ladies will tell you it matters, and it actually is kind of a 50% extension to your minigun duration. Yeah, there's a lot in my head today. Sorry. 10 seconds on the minigun, 15 seconds with him. That's kind of a 50% bonus. It's really good. So yeah, I was like editing 2 videos and telling a bunch of stories right on stream before recording. My brain is full. Wall Dynamo in the 116 zone, really good trap. Does a lot of damage. The best perks for that. I will work on it. I was gonna today, but it was busy and I was distracted. I'm sorry. Assassin Sarah, even purple, excellent hero for buffing melee. She's in the 116 zone. Definitely pick her up if you don't have a copy. I know you might not want to run a purple hero in support or the lead, but seriously, she's very strong. 4x reperk in the 116 4-player, 4x drops a rain in the 116 4-player, and then just making sure I'm not missing anything. Let's go to the 140 zones. Yeah. Ranger Deadeye, really good hero. He gives you a 50% damage bonus to your pistols and SMGs. That's really good for SMGs because you can phase shift with him with Chaos Agent support. Awesome. He's an Outlander, so you can punch. He's got Teddy. He's got Seismic Smash. Really, really great hero. A lot going on there. Vacuum 2 Sniper is less exciting than the Ceiling Electric Field. One of the best traps in the entire game. I put it in the #1 spot on my top 10 traps list. Really, really good. It can be 2 tiles up, shoots in a 3x3 area, really effective range, super safe from propanes and smashers and all that exploding stuff, and it can be nature or energy. So if you're running in a water zone, definitely recommend it. 4x reperk in the 144 player, 4x lightning to bottle in the 144 player, 4x legendary perk up in the 144 player, and all of the alerts are pretty good. You know, XP, no alerts, and drops of rain. So maybe it's a 1 out of 3 and not pretty good like I just said. 160s are less exciting. A legendary survivor in the Cat 4 is good. That's the second one available today. And then we got 5x drops of rain in the Retrieve the Data. There's pretty much, this is like the only good mission to run, easy-ish modifiers. The other ones are pretty straightforward. I think these ones would be easier if you just want the hero supercharger. Don't run Deliver the Bomb. It will not count towards your progress. Moving on to Canny. V-Bucks already showed them, but there's a Siegebreaker right here in the 46 zone, so grab that if you want a good weapon. Then we got the, not the one shot, but the, somewhere in here is the Maverick. Really good shotgun for crowd damage. It's actually pretty much on par with the big shot from the Art Deco llamas. It can have Affliction and any element, which is really useful. Super good perks. I actually featured it in a video recently on the channel. Go and find it. It's a good video, all right? I might link it down below. Maybe. We'll see. What was I going to show in the 70 zone? Just a 4-player? Yeah, 4x perk up. 2 purple, 2 blue. Pretty solid. And Canny Valley, retrieve the data. In Plankerton, we got the power level 19 zone, 4x drops of rain, and Pathfinder Jess. I know she's blue. You might have ignored that because she's the lowest rarity hero pretty much, but she's actually really good. She gives you a 50% damage bonus to your pickaxe. That's excellent for farming early game. If you want a day 1 farming hero that will work forever, 19 zone, right here in Plankerton, pick her up. You don't need Clip to like double your loot. If you don't have her, you're fine. We all got along just fine without Clip for years. She's awesome, but Pathfinder Jess will get you going. 4x reperk in the 23 4-player. Then we've got the 28 zone right over here with the 4x reperk 28 zone. Purple wall lights, by the way, will freeze enemies in place no matter what rarity it is. All right. Ventures, finally, for the 8 of you that can actually queue these higher zones. Starting off in the 34 4-player, we got 4x green perk up in that mission. Then the 46 4-player got 4x perk up, plus the helium shotgun if you want that. 58 zone right up here, we got 4x reperk in the Cat 3. Then we got the 82 zone on the, oh man, this new layout is messing with me. 82 in top right over here. Retrieve the data, we got 4x legendary perk up there. Then we're going to be moving on to the 108 zone right here. 4x reperk in the category 4. Then I think we've also got Rescue Trooper Ramirez, which is a really, really good hero. 50% damage bonus to assault weapons and SMGs, but she's in the 108 zone in Ventures. So very few people can queue that mission legitimately right now. And then in the 144 player, we got 4x Lightning in a Bottle. So yeah, Survivalist Jonesy's there as well, I guess. He's a really good early game hero. Heals you a little bit, but that's it for the missions. We're over the 8-minute mark, so no office trivia. I'm sorry, but I'm going to go wrap up this video, finish up my stream. You guys should watch some videos. You know, I posted a lot. Potshot Best Perks went live today. I'm proud of the content I've been posting, and you're welcome to check it out. You know, like the video, by the way. I never asked for that, but it helps me, and I like seeing the like go up. So, yeah. Actually, I have been noticing significantly less likes on my videos recently, and, you know, it means a lot. Helps my mood, gets you guys some better videos, so maybe give it a click. No, I'm just saying. All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Or Archer just knows I'm going to wake him up every time I finish recording.
What do you mean, what?
70 V-Bucks. Family Guy, chicken skin, and set. Now we're do new Family Guy chicken skin emote and pickaxe. Yeah, Art Deco llamas. Yeah, okay. Need to pee. Need to pee. Hey, everybody. Gonna make sure a nature mission to live on the same day? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm glad you enjoy them, Rob. Video's done. Stream continues. Do a face reveal? I'm thinking about a face reveal. Maybe at 100. You know, the joke always was 100K for years, and then I hit that, and now it's like, what do I say? Actually, 150,000 on YouTube is not too far off. This year, probably. Welcome to the life of a YouTuber. Even when the channel's kind of booming, I still just never know.
Okay, so the bird, the chicken, how do they do the chicken in his actual size, but not Peter? They make Peter buff.
I don't know. I honestly thought a fat Peter Griffin would have been funny. I don't know why they did what they did on that one.
The chicken skin is definitely going to be pay to lose, but it's
yeah,
fun.
it's huge. That's not helping you at all. But I feel like the kind of person who thinks a giant chicken skin is funny doesn't give a crap if they can get seen with a sniper. Man. 2 survivors, 2 V-Bucks. It's nice. So I've been experimenting in some thumbnails with the sizing of my survivors and V-Bucks. Like, it's actually pretty surprising how little that can be while also conveying important information.
I think my food is here. I'll be back in a second.
Like, you can make these really small and still stand out really well. What do I put down here? Is there anything interesting out of this group? Not really. Ranger Deadeye, kind of? I'm trying to think of, like, what was available today that's the most rare. Ranger Deadeye is pretty common. Can I just sneak him in here? Will anybody even see him if he's surrounded by a chicken and a llama? Probably not, but he fits, so... If it fits, it must go in. On face reveal and then reface reveal? I actually did that at 10k. I said I'd do a face reveal at 10,000 subs, so I blacked out my face cam until I hit it. That was pretty funny.
What?
Archer heard blacked out and he's like, what?
What?
Huh? I was talking about how I blacked out my face cam before I hit 10,000 subscribers. And I said I'd turn my face cam back on when I hit 10,000 subscribers. So I did a face reveal at 10k after unrevealing it.
Dude, I was trying to explain Metal Gear to Mateo last night. That shit was...
What is there to know? Is it a game that's complicated?
Very. I wish I was able to do the daily. Like, I was around to do the daily for when
You were
Snake
around.
released.
You're just being weak.
But I could, because I am a massive fan of the Metal Gear series, right? I would have gone in a lore spiel and... Like, I wanted Big Boss, which is the character from Metal Gear Solid 3 that a lot of people like to call Solid Snake, and he's not Solid Snake. He's Solid Snake's clone father, or father of
Oh, my daily
Solid
was so
Snake.
late that I labeled it 26. Oh, damn it. Well, fuck it. Just replace it. That happens when I make my dailies after midnight. I fuck up the date. Nobody really cared. Whatever, I'm not gonna fix it. It's not that important. If I got 0 comments on it, then nobody cares. I always do this clicking down here because the monitor is bigger and way snappier. Phoenix has arrived. Oh, great. How much longer are you streaming? Honestly, I might call it right after. You know what? Normally, I kill the stream and chill out for a bit because I don't actually pick up the lady right away. But I am kind of... Well... I don't know how much time I have left on this Wraith video, but I might be able to finish it if I do it now. So I kind of want to just keep working on that. That's not Ranger Deadeye, that's Dark Viper AU. Is this a joke?
I don't know if he would.
Is that his game
Viper?
file name?
No, that's a streamer. That's a GTA 5 creator.
Streamer, yeah.
I don't know if he looks like.
No, not Ranger Deadeye.
Ranger Deadeye doesn't really look like Dark Viper.
If anything, I'd say Sledgehammer looks more like him.
Oh my
but
god, I'm
even then, not
barely a
even.
third of the way. Barely a fourth of the way. Okay, this is a long video. Jesus.
Hi, chat.
Don't talk to them like that.
Hello.
V-Bucks, 2 V-Buck missions. The mini boss season kicks
I
off
forgot
in the
that I can
48
pop
zone
out
in
chat,
Candy
so I
Valley,
finally
and then the
did
other
that.
one is in the 52
Oh.
zone. Shit. Did I make a text thing for Art Deco weapons? Damn it. And I'm not making it now. Fuck. Because I made a copy paste for sci-fi and spy weapons, but I don't have my commands at ease. I can't just click it. Is my Twitch unbanned right now? Oh, that'd be so convenient. Damn it.
He does kind of like.
Are all the 160s really water? Wow.
See, I had like a copy paste prepared for all my Art Deco, or for all my other weapon videos, and I don't have one for Art Deco, but whatever. The world will keep spinning if I don't plug a couple videos. Canny Valley. So, pretty in real life. For some reason, Metal Gear talk about what's going on.
I'm gonna go.
What's going on
Uh,
over
no,
here?
we're
So,
gonna-
in the Thanks for hanging out.
For some reason, Metal Gear Solid here is just
Bye.
getting the
Act like I would make a new one. But I do have Archer in here to show all the way to the 140s.
Amaranth has been banned. I just saw that.
Really?
Eighth ban.
There was another girl on that feed that had 8 bans.
Is this for the same thing, or what happened?
No, she just got banned as she normally does.
Oh, I see that. Yeah.
What could she have done?
I wonder.
I can't believe an angel like her would get banned. I would have to see why.
Yeah. Just look at the profile pic.
How much to do the Minerva server for Minecraft? How much to do? What is doing? There actually is no Minerva server right now. We have no box for it. If you want me to buy a server, reboot the world, and play on it, like, are you talking, like you said, how much? You want to fund that? It would be a lot of money.
You got a couple $1,000s?
Our yearly bill was $1,400, so I can't imagine I would be getting up to anything that could possibly warrant that amount of horsepower, but I don't know. How much money for face reveal? $20 super chat right now. I'll show you my face.
He just peels.
That's
He
the
takes
cat
off like a
screen.
face mask.
No, $20 for face reveal. Go get first comment. Everybody gives a shit.
Imagine all the ice cream we could have bought with that money. That's a good point.
It was a 26
Why
minute
mine-
daily. Good for me. For bullet.
Why Minecraft when you can ice cream?
Hey,
$20
I need to
face.
find people to run ventures with. 'Cause I don't know if Eloi's awake. I highly doubt she wants to do more ventures.
I'm unable to right
Yeah,
now.
I've never known her to enjoy ventures. $20 face revel. You can use that first shot accuracy to some effectiveness, but the
Bloom is kind of a problem.
Wait,
This
did
weapon
they-
is slow firing and not accurate.
What?
Which means most of the times your bullets are just not going to connect. You have to be really close to your enemies. It's not good for spamming a single target. So you kind of have to be careful when you run this. I did sort of make up for that in my triple crit damage video. I'll be talking about that perk option later, of course. But sort of make up for that in my triple crit damage video. I'll be talking about that triple crit damage video. I'll be talking about that perk. Triple
Yep.
crit damage video. I'll be talking about that
And
perk
then
option
make
later, of course.
vids
But
on
look
it
at that below if
again.
you guys want to see more triple crit damage footage. That is a whole video showcasing a very
I said more footage. God damn it. Now I have to actually. Chair stream. I will accept this.
Oh, our stream loot's still active.
Of course.
Perfect.
Pay-per-view channel. Yeah.
Storm God is the Grinch.
I should start every stream with a black screen and then 5 tiers of unlock, and it's like $5 per slice of the screen.
So it has to. A hype train automatically begins full face.
Like here, if I take this way, imagine the stream. Let's do add. I do color source, yeah. And then we'll select just black. You guys don't get the fun of color. There we go. Yeah. So this is how the
$5
stream
per
starts,
opacity.
and then you're paying for like. Yeah, and then every donation just.
This is so dumb.
You're paying for tiles of the stream.
Yeah, just pay for it.
Like Monkey City.
Somebody donates $20, bottom left corner.
Yeah, you get that. No, for each donation, you pick which part of the screen you want to reveal.
Are you a big book reader, or do you stay away from that hippie propaganda? That is comedy. I actually don't read as much as I listen. I do audiobooks. I can't read a book. I've done it.
Are fun.
I've done it,
%.
but I can't read a book. I need to just listen while I do other things.
Yeah. That's why I like podcasts. I listen to a lot of podcasts.
On that note, though, I have listened to a lot of books. My Audible history is storied. Get it? Get it?
Bum.
Comedy!
Demongomary wants you to not talk for 30 seconds.
That in my triple crit damage video. I'll be talking about that perk option later, of course, but link to that down below if you guys want to see more triple crit damage footage. That is a whole video showcasing a very fun loadout. Not necessarily recommended, but hey, it actually kind of
Yeah, it's
works.
like
So now that we got
Demon
it all
Gamer
out,
says
let's
you
talk
unlock
about
the
why we
stream
pick
like
these perks.
bingo.
Obviously, high crit chance critting doing more damage is solid. I ran mine water because the mission that I was recording today was fire. I recommend whatever element matches the season you're on. I'm gonna do
Just
two
a
things here. I'm
5x5
gonna link my elements video in the
grid.
description down below where you guys can learn more about all the different elements. And then let's talk about why we pick these perks. Obviously, high crit chance critting doing more damage is solid. I ran mine water because the mission that I was recording today was fire. I recommend whatever element matches the season you're on. I'm gonna do two things here. I'm gonna link my elements video in the description.
Not talking was so hard. I don't know how I got through it.
If you
Don't use
like
more
S's.
cards to encourage me to focus. That would be mean.
Yeah, how dare we?
You just backed Cradle on Kickstarter. Yes!
Hell yeah.
Make it happen. How did you... Did you hear about it from me? Did I help in some way? I need to feel important.
I mean, they're mentioning it. They're mentioning it to you, so presumably.
Maybe. Or maybe they're just conveniently also a fan and they wanted to share their... Ooh, we're at 7:05 almost. I went crazy for this. I did the $500 tier. I want that
Chris,
backpack and poster and all that.
Chris, I got some bad news for you. Frost Knight has left.
You heard about it from the Frost Knight video. Oh, fuck yeah. Well, glad to help. See, it's hard to plug it, because for somebody to back the Kickstarter, you need to kind of enjoy the books. And in order to enjoy the books, you need to go and read the books. So to take my suggestion, go listen to the books, read them, whatever you do. Find out you like them, and then also contribute financially. Like, that's a lot of steps, and I appreciate your help in bringing my favorite series to light. They need 1 million just for like an animatic. It's not even fucking colored at that point. Like, that is crazy. I don't think they're gonna reach the goal, but well, you know, we'll see. I'm a little disappointed. They're working on a sizzle reel, and they haven't finished it yet. I'm still confused by that. Like, why did they launch the Kickstarter in January when everybody's still recovering from Christmas and Black Friday? But then they're also already funded. They already funded a few minutes of animation that they haven't released yet. Like, why would you not wait? I don't get that. Why would you not wait to show people how good the animation can be, then ask for our money? I don't get it. I don't know. That just... I feel like the Kickstarter's sabotaged by the timing of it, but whatever. It's launched. It's happening now, so... You said check my Nerva VIP. For what? Are we mute now? Was I ever mute?
What?
I don't know. He asked if we were mute, but I don't think I ever was. Anyway, okay. 5% per opacity decrease.
Elements video in the description down below where you guys can learn more about all the different elements. I'm gonna link my elements video in the description down below where you guys can learn more about all the different elements. And then I'm gonna flashbang it one more time here with the yearly timeline full screen. So yeah, on the right hand side of the spreadsheet, it actually shows you what seasons are what.
So that's gonna do both, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do on split it. What? You. There we go.
Full screen, so yeah, on the right hand side of the spreadsheet, it actually shows you what seasons are what. I'm currently recording this in late January. So I have kind of a crazy upload schedule. That might not be late January when this video goes up. I'm sorry in advance, but this season has all the different elements. So ideally, if you're trying to make good use of the Wraith, you're going to want one of each element. If that's not available to you, you can go ahead and you can just run different elements. So ideally, if you're trying to make good use of the Wraith, you're going to want one of each element. If that's not available to you, I completely understand it. You can go ahead and you can just run an energy. That'll work for all the different ones. Just know that if you haven't watched that elements video yet, energy does 75% to elemental targets and full damage to normal targets. If you want to do full damage to all the targets in like a nature season, for example, you can just run a fire Wraith, and that would do its normal. You can just run a fire Wraith, and that would do its normal damage to every single target, which is really good. Then we got fire in this season, all the elements, and then water again. Simple. You can just run a fire Wraith to every single target, which is really good. Then we got fire in this all the targets in like a nature season, for example, you can just run a fire Wraith, and that would do its normal damage to every single target, which is really good. Then we got fire in this season, all the elements, and then water again in the December holiday time. So the spreadsheet is really good because you are probably not watching. Holiday time. So the spreadsheet is really good because you are probably not watching this video day one. You are probably watching this in the future. It might have been a year or two, and deciding what season you're on and picking the appropriate element is very crucial. If you're before Canny Valley, you can get away with physical.
Same.
Um. I'm organizing pizza pickup. Where's the nearest Domino's? Are you fucking kidding me? Bro, that is just choice. Oh. Ironically, I might want to go to the one further away. It's weird. It's like it's technically further from my house, but it's also more on the way. God, there is some insanely sensitive information just off screen. That's scary.
Careful. Not Papa John's? No.
Yeah, we got a thing called Hungry Howie's here. That shit is crazy good.
Our local pizza place that's really good is called Pleasure Pizza.
No, not Papa John's? Nah, we like Domino's plenty. Yeah, the idea, actually, I won a Domino giveaway.
Domino's giveaway?
Damn. That's sweet. Bigger fan of Pizza Hut? I can't get behind Pizza Hut, honestly. I don't like any of their stuff.
Is there a second best survivor perk? No, no. Unfortunately, the only one that actually does anything is trap durability.
Yeah. Everything else is tied for second. Which also means they're all tied for last.
Oh, damn it. I want to give away, somebody was giving away Domino's stuff. And I don't know if I still have those messages. This shit was like 3 years ago, though. I don't think I'm going to be able to locate this. But hey, 20
it's
bucks
probably
is 20
expired.
bucks. Oh, it's gotta be. It's gotta be.
Hey, best case scenario, cheaper Domino's.
20 bucks is 20 bucks.
Yeah, hey, money is A discount is a discount. I'll take it.
Oh yeah, this is when my friend was getting paid for raids. He sent me the screenshot of all the money. Like, he was way overpaying for raids. Like, bro, use my account, I'll pay you back. And he
Almost
did.
mediocre. Are you kidding me? Domino's delish.
Why is Milotic and Gardevoir in a loving embrace? Man, we talk about some weird shit. Oh, here they are.
Hmm?
Here they are.
You know, I'm wondering why the hell you talking about that.
I gotta hide my screen. Don't want anybody yoinking my codes here.
Or your Gardevoir images. Or we're doing ventures if you want to join. Beast is not playing. That's for sure.
I don't see an expiration date.
Hmm. You found it?
He sent me this on August 2020.
Damn.
I texted her, use these Lumphile. But I never used it because I never went to Domino's. But the lady and I just like Domino's, so now we eat there. I love cell phones, by the way. This is a 4K image of these fucking gift cards. It's so overkill. But yeah, Domino's offering like $7 large pizzas right now. That's solid, dude. Fuck yeah. It's a lot of food for 14 bucks. Because, you know, I'm an adult and we're getting 2 of those. I gotta pee again. Actually, this is the same having to pee that was present like an hour ago. Maybe I should just go.
You should go pee. We can entertain chat.
Domino's almost mediocre. I think Papa John's is best. Okay, I don't care. $20 face reveal is crazy. Yeah, that's true. Should I make it 50?
Definitely do not go look at any video he's uploaded in the past.
Don't you dare back up the stream.
Yeah, you can't rewind the stream. Also, Gravedigger is only fire. $1,500 sounds more reasonable. Sure, why not? Want to do it? Go ahead. Beast won't stop you. Papa John has been by my side forever. See, I'm the kind of person who just prefers to eat local pizza. Like, I find that stuff to be just more delicious. But then if we're going for fast food, it's absolutely probably Domino's, I think. That or Little Caesars, but I don't like getting Little Caesars. Fair, Noah. Why do I always sound hot? Probably because this past week I've been sick. Also, it's probably today because I worked out twice. Domino's cheaper than DiGiorno's. DiGiorno's sucks. There, I said it. Doesn't necessarily reflect how other people feel about it. But me personally, DiGiorno is gross. Thank you. I'm glad I'm not alone here. But I don't know how many people will actually agree with this, but I think personally any local pizza place will just generally have better pizza than any fast food place. Like, I can think of like 5 or 6 places I can go to get pizza in town that aren't a fast food place, and they have way better pizza than any fast food in town.
Dude, why does this venture season suck so bad?
Yes. Archer, I got nothing for you. I can't say anything other than anything that we haven't already been saying since Ventures has been the way it is. So if you want something better from me, unfortunately I don't have a lot to offer. Red Baron slaps. Red Baron frozen pizza is delicious. Red Baron frozen pizza is one of my favorite like frozen pizzas. The French bread is also very delicious. I could go on I could talk about this all day, but Red Baron French bread is so good. Anyone who's never had it, try it. It's worth it. Speaking of food, my food's almost done. I'll be right back.
Domino's cheaper than DiGiorno's. Yeah, I mean they're offering a $7 large pizza. That's a good deal. See, people get so personal about their pizza choices. I'm looking at all these arguments in chat. Like, I don't even back Domino's. It's just a good price, and I think it's kind of good. It's not that dramatic. Red Baron's great. Yeah, I love my frozen pizzas. Frozen pizzas are some of my favorite types of food that you can get. For $5, I can feed myself for 2 meals. It's a sin if you like pineapple on pizza. Right, yeah, see. Here's the thing about DiGiorno. It got ruined for me because I really like DiGiorno. I think it tastes really good, like frozen DiGiorno. I think it tastes really good, but reheated DiGiorno is disgusting.
It really is. It's better just to eat it cold.
God, it was... God fucking damn it, is he... It's a fire minute, I thought. Didn't I... Did I correct it wrong? Somebody was talking about my fire nature pot shot comment, but I guarantee I put text on screen because I said it wrong. I might have put like the incorrect text on the screen as well. Oh, 2/3 of the time you're not damage perk, but if your perk was a little anyway. So if you're going to be spamming shots regardless damage because it's just the consistent boring accurate, but suffice it to say you do want that back to the defense, get back to play shots with the mag's recommendation. When I'm talking about this weapon, it's not your primary. It's not the only weapon you're using. It's really not even being used for most of the mission. You're only specifically using it for big
so
targets
satisfying.
like bosses.
Trap
It's not fair to suggest to new players that you get 4 copies of pot shot, but if there is any weapon worth your flux, this is definitely one of the top recommended ones. I have a whole video on how to spend your flux, link in the description down below. The pot shot is one of my key recommended ones. If you only have 1 copy, I do believe physical is best. Especially if you're running the Mythic Storm King fight, those mini bosses can only be physical, and that's something to consider. So you might have multiple different elemental weapons for different mini bosses that can exist. There are lots of different ones. They can be all the elements though. So physical is kind of the safest. It'll just do the most damage and be the most consistent for the targets that you're going up against. But yes, the true final form of this weapon is having 4 copies. I didn't have 4 copies up until like only a few months ago, but physical is where you should start, and then every element from there. One thing you can consider, little warning on the flashbang here, is the yearly super useful, and it's linked in the description. We have listed the element for every single season. You can see for entire month, you can just make your pot shot for that specific water for the fire season. And during these seasons, your pot shot nature for that specific season, and then switch it to water for the fire season, switch it to fire for the nature season. And then during these seasons where it can be any element, then you can make it physical. Granted, that is only affecting like 4-player missions and smashers. Blasters and takers are always physical. A reminder that the Storm King mini bosses are always physical as well. You're only firing quickly, get back to your normal weapon, get back to the defense, get back to playing normally. A slow reloading mag size is not typically preferred. That's my preference though. If you're not going to see any surprises. A crit build is kind of the best thing to go for. In my original video, that was a many version of this. Taker, the logic because the idea that triple damage is going to reduce the amount of shots to kill is kind of wrong. You know, if you're going up against an typically have enough health where they're dying in 2 shots pretty much no matter what. If you crit, they'll die in 1 shot, but you know, 2/3 of the time you're not really critting. So I use a physical because physical mini bosses are super common. I have all the different elements because elemental mini bosses exist. If it's a fire mini boss, I if nature, I use fire. Pull out my nature pot shot, and I am very
Yeah.
If it's a nature mini boss, I use fire.
Nature pot shot, and I am very often running toilet.
I fucking corrected myself, and he still left a comment. This is why you guys need to actually watch videos. I just went through all of that because somebody didn't pay attention. Have you decided if you say no? Absolutely not. I'm honestly over time. I thought I'd have ended the stream by now, but I wanted to end it. I wanted to edit this video, so instead I peed and ran upstairs and talked to my parents and made no progress.
probably not watching this video day one. You were probably watching this in the future. It might have been a year or two, and
Mood.
deciding what season you're on and picking the appropriate element is very crucial. If you're before Canny Valley, you can get away with physical. That's fine. Canny Valley is when elemental targets become a little bit more common, and if you overlevel your rate to like 106 and you're still running candy missions, you can probably run physical and be just fine. But once you get to mid and upper twine, you're absolutely gonna want to pick the appropriate element. Once you get to mid and upper twine, but once you get to mid and upper twine, you're absolutely gonna want to pick the appropriate element. Once you get to mid and upper twine, you're absolutely gonna want to pick the appropriate element. Once you get to mid and upper twine, you're absolutely going to want to pick the appropriate element. Now we've talked about the element and the perk. It's a second reload, but it is a faster reload. It's not a super fast. You are not going to be needing to reload too often, but once you get to mid and upper twine, you're absolutely going to want to pick the appropriate element. Now we've talked about the element and the perk options here, but this reload speed, I actually do recommend it. Again, we are not getting a 1 second reload, but it is a faster reload. It's not a super fast reloading weapon, and you are not going to be needing to reload too often, but a 6.43 probably run physical and be just fine. But once you get to mid element and the perk options here, but this reload speed, I actually do recommend it. Again, we are not getting a 1 second reload, but it is a faster reload. It's not a super fast reloading weapon, and you are
We'll just show blast in the past. I like that I'm just like arbitrarily switching off between this footage.
It's not a super fast reloading weapon, and you are not going to be needing to reload too often. With a 6.43 fire rate, it's not shooting super fast. You can run mag size if you want. If you want to run crack shot in the lead, who ups your damage based on every bullet you fire, that's capped. Run mag size if you want. If you want to run crack shot in the lead, who ups your damage based on every bullet you fire.
What's this mid and upper twine?
I was gonna say I couldn't find my crack shot photo. Oh, he twisted Mr. L's name on him because he said he likes pineapple on pizza.
If you want to run crack shot in the lead, who ups your damage based on every
Pineapple
bullet
on
you
pizza's
fire, that's capped
great.
at 50. You might want to do mag size, but I wouldn't really recommend that pairing anyway.
I assume
think reload is just
Mr.
perfectly
L's
fine
a
to reload quickly
reference
back in the fight
to
as you want.
Super
If you want to
Paper
run crack
Mario.
shot in the lead, who ups your damage based on every bullet you fire, that's capped at 50. You might want to do mag size, but I wouldn't really recommend that pairing anyway. I think reload is just perfectly fine to reload quickly back in the fight and you're not exactly joining size if you want. If you want to run crack shot in the lead, who ups your damage based on every bullet you fire, that's capped at 50. You might want to do mag size, but I wouldn't really recommend that pairing anyway. I think reload is just perfectly fine to reload quickly back in the fight and you're not exactly joining your mag fast anyway, so I don't personally think you need a mag size perk, but that's totally preference. Both are really identical DPS. This is kind of a universal rule in Save the World besides shotguns. Shotguns that reload with shells, you always want mag size because it factors the reload time based on all of the shells you have. So a mag size perk actually reloads about as fast as a reload perk, but then you get more bullets. So not shotguns, but for anything with a magazine, that includes magazine shotguns like the Room Sweeper or the Tiger Jaw, anything with a magazine, reload and mag size are functionally identical. I think reload on average, the DPS is like 4% better. It's not something you're gonna notice, and getting back to the fight quickly is preferred typically, but mag size can totally work, especially if you're running Chaos Agent. Again, I don't really recommend that for this build, but maybe considering the slow fire, especially if you're running Chaos Agent. Again, I don't really recommend that for this build, but maybe considering the slow fire to the weapon, you might have enough time for your grenades to go off cooldown, because if you're running this weapon, will work, especially if you're running Chaos Agent. Again, I don't really recommend that for this build, but maybe considering the slow fire to the weapon, you might have enough time for your grenades to go off cooldown, because if you're running this weapon with a soldier lead, you're gonna be needing your grenades, especially if you're running Chaos Agent. Again, I don't really recommend that for this build, but maybe considering the slow fire to the weapon, you might have enough time for your grenades to go off cooldown, because if you're running this weapon with a soldier lead, as you probably are, you're gonna be needing your war cry, you're gonna be needing your minigun, you're gonna be needing your grenades, your shockwave, your minigun to reload quicker, so it's kind of a clunky build. You can run mags cooldown, because if you're running this weapon with a soldier lead, as you probably are, you're gonna be needing your war cry, you're gonna be so it's kind of a clunky build with a soldier lead, as you probably are. You're gonna be needing your grenades, your shockwave, your minigun to reload quicker, so it's kind of a clunky build. You can run mag size and Chaos Agent. I just wanted to cover that, even though I just recommend reload and turning off your brain from there. As for the main perks, though, triple crit damage, if you're running Totally Rockin' Out, is fine if you just want to crit a bunch. It's not super recommended, but it is fun. And as for the main perks, though, triple crit damage, if you're running Totally Rockin' Out, is Totally Rockin' Out is fine if you just want to crit a bunch. It's not super recommended for the run a damage perk on the bottom and a fire rate perk into the brain from there. As for the main perks, though, triple crit damage, if you're running Totally Rockin' Out, is fine if you just want to crit a bunch. It's not super recommended, but it is fun and it does work. And there is one more consideration for this perk setup. If you wanted to run a crit rating perk down here, crit damage perk on the bottom. If you wanted to run a crit rating perk up here, I could recommend reload and turning off your brain from there. As for the main perks, though, triple crit damage, if you're running Totally Rockin' Out, is fine if you just want to crit a bunch. It's not super recommended, but it is fun and it does work. And there is one more consideration for this perk setup. If you wanted to run a crit rating perk down here, crit damage perk on the bottom. If you wanted to run a crit rating perk up here, a crit damage perk on the bottom, and a fire rate perk. If you wanted to run a crit rating perk up here, a crit damage perk on the bottom, and a work. And there is one more consideration for this perk setup. If you wanted to run a crit rating perk down here, and a fire rate patient for this perk setup. If you wanted to run a crit rating perk up here, a crit damage perk on the bottom, and a fire rate perk instead of crit rating, you would actually do more DPS. I personally discovered this really thoroughly in my
For the Wraith, fire rate, crit rating. Crit damage is higher burst damage. It's higher burst damage. If you factor reload time, it's slightly less, I guess.
You would actually do more DPS. I personally discovered this really thoroughly in my pain train down below, where I go a lot more into really thoroughly in my pain train video. I'm gonna link that down below. Where I
Okay. Left off here, add pain train footage. Alright. A little note to myself. Well, I got halfway through the edit. You know, I planned on making 2 videos today, but half of one is good too. I don't know how to raid. Maybe I don't.
Not really.
Yeah. Oh. How much does a Domino's pan pizza cost? I know my pings are coming through.
I'm gonna head out a call and eat my food.
Same.
He's just being a hater.
See a beast.
Okay.
Is she the best?
Uh-huh. How much does a pan pizza cost? $12. Alright. If you want somebody who's actually playing the game, I got Kivas for you. I use OBS, not Streamlabs. Streamlabs is just still OBS anyway. When next stream where I don't know, AS. Maybe Sunday? Maybe Sunday. I'm gonna take away the fake face reveal, by the way. That was a joke. Just thought it was funny to have my camera off. Still haven't beaten that game. What game? That's probably a different topic. Alright, yeah, there's Kivas' chat if you guys want to go say hi. I'm gonna head out of here.